Welcome, everybody. Dad's Mash Buttons. Fantasy Draft Rebuild on All-Madden for the, almost said San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers. I am a dad who just mashes buttons, so that's that age coming through there. So we did a fantasy draft, and I got to start, I want to go through the depth chart. And so the first thing we have to go over is going into the fantasy draft, I just wanted to get size and speed, and then I'd be able to develop that. I didn't want to draft anybody over 28. I have the whole fantasy draft linked on YouTube. It's in my info here. So we actually got Mendoza second overall after we took. Oh, I forgot I have all these extra positions here. After we took Christian Gonzalez in round one at about, I don't know, somewhere in the mid pick, okay? So it's year one. We're playing with Mendoza. I mean, it's all Madden. We have no coach abilities or anything. You know, it's tough, man. It's tough. So he refuses to sign an extension with us. So we're like, what are we going to do with him next season? Then during the draft, we have uh, this opportunity for the Jets have the number 2 overall pick, and I forget who had number 1 overall pick. But there's this quarterback who's obviously going to go number 1 all year. We didn't even scout him, but I mean, he was just going to be the number 1 pick overall all year, and we weren't going to get it. We weren't going to trade for it. We weren't interested in that. And then when Mendoza refused to sign an extension with us, we traded him to the Jets for the number 2 overall pick when that quarterback didn't get taken, and a ton of other picks that led to the building out of our roster. And then you see that we're on the Cowboys here. So it looks like he refused to sign with the Jets as well, and he was available in free agency. We could have went back after him if we wanted to. It's just an interesting little tidbit if you are planning on drafting him. I don't know, man. He wanted like 50 million a year as a 78 overall. I mean, it was crazy. So we got rid of him. And took Farmer here, who came in as a star, but he's basically the clone. Both have 84 speed, same as Mendoza. He actually has one less throwing power, but his accuracy attributes are good. He's coming into his second year here. We re-signed Milrow to a long-term deal back in the day. He's just going to spend his career for us on the bench. Our Travion Henderson, we just signed him to an extension, so we've got him for the next 6 years, and Singleton for the next 5. We'll more on him later. This is why Henderson is starting. Singleton still plays a very big role in our offense here. So for fullback, you have to have one. So if you cut your team and you don't have a fullback, well, guess what? You're going to have to cut somebody else or put somebody on a practice squad and go hire a fullback. Same thing with long snapper. Found that out the hard way. Just after your first off season, make sure you have a long snapper, or you will have to cut or practice squad somebody you don't want to. Wide receiver BT Jr. Big LSU fan, so he was normal and low, and he just got opportunities for development. First to quick, and then he had, or not quick, what is it, star? First he went up to star, and then from star he had another opportunity and ended up going to X Factor there. And then Alave will actually play the slot, and Adonai Mitchell will be on the other edge across from Thomas there. Thornton and Williams, we rarely use 4 wides or 5 wides, but when we do, they'll be on the field. Tight end, we got Pitts. All these are fantasy draft, just so you know. Like, Obviously not Farmer because we had to trade Mendoza, but fantasy draft for Milrow, fantasy draft for Richardson, fantasy draft, fantasy draft, fantasy draft, fantasy draft probably. I had to pick that guy up in free agency to be fair. Fantasy draft, fantasy draft, fantasy draft, fantasy draft, fantasy draft. All right, like all these players are in that full fantasy draft that is on YouTube. It doesn't have audio, but it does show each pick, where they go, where we took it. It's a full 54 round breakdown. Kyle Pitts also fantasy draft. This guy had a star rating. We're gonna try to develop him into a vertical threat, but he's more of an all-around build right now, which we're good with. And then Higgins also fantasy draft. Got him up there. Stamper and this defensive. Actually, so this is one of the extra picks that we got for that Jets pick, and we got him with. I wish it would tell you where. I've looked and I can't find it, so I'm not going to waste everybody's time trying to find it now. Where you took these players? He was a mid first round pick, but he had 79 speed when I drafted him, and after a year, he, just purely drilling pass protector into him. He did pick up 1 speed, but he is, he's our guy, and he's there for his career. Superstar. That's awesome. And then also, Benji Cook, superstar. So the first year, Mendoza didn't have anything for a line, except for our Panthers guy here, who was at left tackle at the time, but I always had planned to put him into the draft. Into a guard position. So if we're looking, this is still fantasy draft. We got Zion Johnson in the fantasy draft. He's star. Fantasy draft. Fantasy draft, right? Fantasy draft for Farmer. He's a rookie. I believe from Washington. Probably totally wrong. But you never know. Kentucky. Yeah, that's about as wrong as you can get. Center, we've got a rookie with not a rookie, but he's someone that we drafted who has star, but we also got Graham Barton in the draft, in the fantasy draft, and he has star as well. He's great and he's fast. He's faster than Santos, but we're gonna give Santos the shot at 22. Just to have him for a while, and then maybe Barton will kind of stay here at 84, and he won't be crazy expensive to re-sign. But people are expensive to re-sign in this game. This is one of our 2 rookies. We traded up to get him. Look, after preseason he's 84. I think he was 81, but 96 strength. Look, 96 strength, 72 speed, which is good for a guard. It's not the greatest, but it's good. This guy is going to be here for the long term. So, right tackle, Emory Jones Jr. started off as normal, super low. Overall, we got him in the fantasy draft, and we have built him up in 2 years to this. So, don't, get things that you want. In this case, I wanted his speed. And his strength was good at the time I took him, and he was he was just one of those. I don't want to say worthless picks, but after pick 35 or so, it gets pretty rough. Left edge, Aiden Hutchinson has lost his X factor, but he's only 28. He had a super good year the first year, and then he did only have, I want to say, 10.5 sacks last year, so that will do it for you, I guess. Yeah, 10.5 last year, and coming off of 20 as an X factor, they took it from him with 10.5. That's not good enough for an X factor anymore, but his stats are ridiculous. And on deck, we've got this kind of strange kid. So he was hidden and he was very low overall, but it seemed like every 2 weeks he'd get an upgrade. and an upgrade, an upgrade, an upgrade. And I just kept pushing it into Power Rusher, and he ended up, when he started off as 81 speed, obviously, he still ended up there. He's got low strength, but his power moves is an 89. I mean, already, I mean, he's no Hutchinson, right? But this is a good filler off the back here. Mike Green, another one from the fantasy draft, developed himself into a superstar X Factor now. And then also, this is we're gonna go with Geraldo here. It might be Geraldo, but Geraldo, I don't know, it's just more fun to say. So Geraldo here at right edge. We're gonna go with him as number 2 now instead of what we have been running, which is Clayton Chason, and yeah, he's awesome, dude. Awesome. So we're gonna give him a year as the backup. Hopefully he'll get some reps and some extra packages and stuff. But I mean, this guy's the man, to be fair. Defensive tackle. So here's an interesting one, right? We got Wyatt in the fantasy draft, Savion Jones in the fantasy draft, and another guy that was a pure nose tackle that we cut this year in the fantasy draft. And then Petway, I did a drill with him, but he is a rookie. But it already says Power Rusher Rising Star, and when I upgraded him, um, like his archetype, it said a ability slot unlocked. So I think this guy's going to be Superstar or X Factor, and then also 86 speed at defensive tackle, while remaining. To be fair, look, 88 strength out of defensive tackles. If you're doing regular draft class, I mean that's pretty high for a rookie too. So I'm interested to see where this guy goes. And all this came from Mendoza just not wanting to re-sign, and then Sam. Okay, so let's talk about strong side and weak side real quick. Because so strong side, I reached a point early in the draft. To me, it felt early in the draft where I went to go look at strong side linebackers, and there were 50 left in the whole NFL. And I'm talking like all the way through practice squad players. So we got someone, and we did find somebody who it was young 20s with quick development in the fantasy draft, but we did cut him prior to this year because we viewed CJ Allen came in as a Mike rookie and it ended up with star dev, and so we've moved him over to strong side because we have to have someone there, and for those 4-6 packages and even just 4-3 packages, I'm not sure where they use the sub linebacker and when they use Sam, Mike, and Wills. We'll get into that in a second. So here's a big one, right? This is strong safety Kyle Hamilton. Okay, so he's played strong safety for us for a couple of years, and he's been fantastic. But he's 6'4", right? And I want him to be one of my sub linebackers, right? So I'll put him in a sub linebacker, which we'll talk about later, and it's going to be great. I can't wait. Or maybe it'll suck. We'll see. But he's picked up a superstar X Factor. I think he came in as a superstar. I don't think he had the X Factor. Maybe he did. I don't know. But we fantasy drafted him. You know, we fantasy draft all these guys. This was a Mike that we fantasy drafted and moved, right? And then we also got him through fantasy draft, Devin White, who was a couple years younger when we drafted him. All right, so here is our other main linebacker. All right, is Arvell Reese. He is also 6'4". So when we're running nickels, we'll have Reese and Hamilton in there, and our 4-3 will have Allen, Hamilton, Reese. That's nasty linebacking core. I can't wait to get them with their upgraded things. And speaking of upgrades, I've noticed that you get upgrades in the off season, of course, to your like ability, right? Your whether you're X Factor or Star or Superstar. But as far as the other times, one time I won the AFC Championship game, and going into the Super Bowl, a bunch of people got development upgrades. I mean, not a bunch, not like 10 or anything, but like four. Okay, four people got, and there was new X factors, there was new superstars going into the Super Bowl. So I think if you make the Super Bowl, maybe, I mean, we'll see. Who knows? The game's one day old. But if you make the Super Bowl, I do think maybe you get an extra round of um, normal star, superstar, superstar X Factor development round. So free safety, Caleb Ransall, he got his X Factor when he was like, I don't know, something in the 70s. Whatever he came out with those first 4 games of the year, 5 games of the year, it said he's got an opportunity. I think he was quick, and he went from quick to superstar, and then picked up an X Factor over the second off season. Very good. This Darian Porter also fantasy drafted as a corner and ended up moving him to safety here. So at corner, we've got Christian Gonzalez, who took #1 overall. This guy was who we were prepared to take at 3 in the Mendoza After Effect draft. We were prepared to take him at 3. I knew he was going to be good. It was a 6'3". I knew he was going to be good. But he came out as an 86 or an 87, which I've never seen anything like that in Madden. I don't know if I'm just not a good drafter, but I've never seen anything like that. Everybody else was lower in their 70s. And then this guy here, Deion Benson, we picked him up, in that first draft, but we picked him up in the 6th round, I want to say. Very late, and he ended up having first round talent in the 6th round there. So, that's what we're working with out of our 4-2-5, and then Joshua Williams will be the 4th DB. And then we also have Tacario Davis. Once again, all fantasy draft pickups. So, on to strong safety. We did have Kyle, right? And he's at Mike now, right? So we did have Kyle Hamilton at strong safety. However, where is it? There it is. Okay. We have this Matt Peterson guy who similarly to, I think he's left edge, right? Similarly to this Magana guy, didn't come in with a high overall. I mean, this guy's an 80 overall Magana, and I probably upgraded him 15 times. It feels like. And the same thing here with Peterson. He was not high overall. He was a hidden, and then guess what? Turns out he's an X Factor. So I love hit sticks. I use hit sticks all the time. So we use Selfless on him. We're going to see if we can get some hit sticks activated. And then also, we were able to get Cam Little, whatever kicker we wanted, 99. And then Crawshaw as well. And then make sure you have a long snapper, or you're going to have to put somebody on the practice squad or cut somebody. That's just one thing we ran. And so when I said we get back to Nick Singleton and why he's not starting, or that we're not running really, we're going with Travion Henderson here. It's because this player card here was got his abilities, and we gave him return man, balance beam, and goal line back. Okay, so they're not the greatest, but I mean, he's not developed all the way yet. So we have him returning everything. And then 99.99 on kickoff specialist, of course. And then third down running back, we stayed with Henderson. He's got a little bit more speed, and he's also the gadget player for those gadget plays. But for power halfbacks, which is usually going to be goal lines or heavy sets that we'll use close to, in the red zone. I want Singleton with it. I want him, um, inside the 5 for sure. That's what that ability is. He breaks tackles. So that's what we want. Like I said earlier, we've got Olave in the slot, so we've got Adonai Mitchell out on the other end from Brian Thomas Jr. and Hutchinson. This is the same depth here for rushing right end and rushing left end as we did for our just depth chart. And then here we had Wyatt, who we got in the fantasy draft, being the number 1, but we're going to give this 86 speed guy a chance to develop and see what he's got, which is, I know it's crazy, right? Because, I love fast defensive tackles. I don't know if you can tell by the speed there, but that's all considered very fast. And then we're also putting him in at nose tackle. This is where previous years we had that guy that we cut to make room. And then sub linebackers. So what this is going to do, this is going to be this first one here. This is going to be your dime linebacker. And then this 2 are going to be your nickel or 2 mid linebackers. And then I don't know if like 3-3-5s use the positions or if they use this as well, like 4-2-5s and others do, nickels and dimes. So I put my 3rd best linebacker here as well. Make sure he's different positions in all 3. Your best 3 linebackers should be 1 at Mike, 1 at Will, 1 at Sam, and then you can put whoever in this sub linebacker, which is so in your dime, it's Kyle Hamilton, and the nickel or 4-2-5, it'll be Hamilton and Reese, which I'm really looking forward to. 2-6-4 X factor in the middle of the field there, and then slot cornerback we have Benson, who we got in the 6th round a year ago, and he's just developed. He's shorter than we like to play. All of our corners and stuff are 6'3" and 6'4", and then Benson here is 5'11", but you know what? He's got some good moves, and he's great in the slot, and it's not even close. This is our strong safety. It can't be him. And these 2 are starting corners. They're not going in the slot. They're out wide. And then these practice squad players were just people I didn't want to cut. Bryce Lance, old quarterback, North Dakota State, I think. I played quarterback there. So anyway, we kept him. That's the depth chart. Now, we're going to get into the game day here. We're playing Bijan Robinson and the Raiders. But this is our first time. I wish I could have done the, as you'll see, this is year 3. So I've played 2 full seasons, and I'm level 40. I've got some really good coaching abilities unlocked that we haven't had previously. To be honest, I don't really remember what it is for this game. Maybe we can go to Coach Central. Oh, yeah, it'll tell us. There we go. So our weekly abilities loadout I can't get into, but yeah, we can. Sure we can. Sure we can. So we do this one, dashing dots, right? I'm not worried about the pressure effects or increased quarterback accuracy that we get from this, but increased max throw distance is important, because even with 92 and then now 91 throwing power quarterbacks with Mendoza and Farmer, they don't throw it far. You got to, like, as soon as you snap it, if you're trying to throw it deep, you need to gotta go get that far lob in. It's I'm interested to see if this helps. Okay, and then here we're not worried about those quarterback accuracies usually, because we run a different one than this. Yeah, this is, so not only does this do no pressure effects on the quarterback, but it's number 3 is increased pass accuracy on 30 yards and beyond, and increased pass accuracy up to 20. So just that little gap between 20 and 30, which is odd. We do throw a lot of passes there, probably. We won't have that increased pass accuracy. But I'd like to run this one here and just against somebody who has a crummy run defense, we're going to just smash them with this. And then I'd like to get this one in. You can see the yellow that it's new. I just bought with those points. Not like, money points or anything. Just at the top of the screen, the F24 there. You get those points every game for how you perform. And you can use those to upgrade things. So I also have this. If we're getting torched, I will put that on. But I think we'll be okay without it. It's good for more if we're building out a whole game of dime defense. And then this one here was so good last year, because it gave you the chance to upgrade your dev trait during a training camp, but it doesn't do it this year. And not only that, it locks you into 10 weeks, which is a long time, guys. So I use after school tutor, of course, right, which gives you 3 additional focus players. Now I have 6. And what do I do with those 6 focus players? All 5 starting offensive linemen and then a rookie. But if your offensive line is even average on Madden, All-Madden, you're going to get crunched. I mean, like absolutely crunched. You have no time to do anything. So, like I said, Mendoza threw 40 picks the first year, and I honestly think it quit counting at 40 because there's multiple games where I had 6 picks in the first half. We went 10, 4, and 1 year 1, and then year 2 we went 10 and 7. Did make the playoffs both years, and so that's the basic state of the team. Man, let's get in and play some games, huh? Let's see here. We're going to go right to game day. Play that full game. Also, just so you see here, we've got in advanced settings, we changed it to our coach. We're running Kellen Moore's offense from the Saints and Jim Harbaugh's defense, who we had to, I guess they fired him when they made room for me. But don't worry, because I hired him after the first offseason. He is our offensive coordinator. And so it's kind of funny that we're using his defensive playbook as he's our offensive coordinator. But Kellen Moore's got some good stuff in it that we really like. I really want the tush push. So we might, goal line, short yardage with the quarterback is just trash this year with the goal line sneak. So let's see. This is silent. We'll let you catch the intro and then get ready for game 1, year 3. Alright, real quick, one thing I've noticed when they do those drones above the stadium, that means it's a prime time game usually. So I say usually because I don't know that it's never not, but I don't want to say it definitely is. But you see those drones, it's prime time. Also, if you pay attention, you'll just know it's prime time. But we're just mashing buttons, man.
Sideline, head coach Clint Kubiak. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Chargers. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
And it is Thursday night primetime. All right. Let's see. Can't see because I've hit a controller on my TV. Sorry. Perfect start to the first stream. Dad's mash buttons. Lance Witt, second-year quarterback, obviously picked up as a rookie last year. I-Form Pro probably going to be running that. We'll do the 1 inch. But we got great corners, I mean. So, I don't mind them leaving them. Give me that. Yeah, that's not happening. All right, 2nd and 9. 3 wide. So we're going to go... We are going to go here in this cover 3 cloud, and I'm going to take that defensive tackle that's on... Where is he? Oh, we're good. We'll use our Hamilton. That'll be fun. Boom! Terrible. All right, definitely going deep here. So we will... I can go just too deep. Okay, so we'll start off with Tampa 2. We'll make some adjustments to bring some pressure. I don't need this zone here. So we're going to send him. And what in the world was that? That was 3rd and 11? What? All right. Farmer.
Question as he trots onto this field is, are we going to see this guy cross the 5,000-yard mark once again this year? You know he's going to have the opportunities over the next 18 weeks, but I'm equally excited to see how the guys on the other side try to make the adjustment with one of the best throwers in the game.
All right. So we're not switching to a pass. We are running it right up the middle, falling forward 4 or 5 yards. That's good. So that's good, right? You can do anything from 2nd and 5. And we're not going to do play action, don't worry. But look at that front. Looks nice and empty. We'll do another dive right there. Oh. Oh. That's like 25 feet. That's good. All right. 1st and 10. Read counter back. Oh, that sounds terrible. Like an option, right? I don't like any of these. Oh, I love it inside zone though. Man, when I have that coachability, I've got on gold. Hopefully, I can get it up to elite. But we're gonna and master it. But we're gonna use it whenever we come up against a weak run team. It's absurd. In combination with the one that gives better running on 1st and 2nd down and increases fatigue on 4+ yard runs. Oh my, that's a 1st down. All right, so now we could hit the play action on 1st. But I like Coach Mash Button's analytics here. We're gonna keep it on the ground with that mid zone. We're on the hash. I like middle field, to be honest. Oh, look at this, get jumped. Oh, we didn't hurdle. That was a hurdle fail. But 2nd and 6. That's what we're looking for, right? 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6. All right. Let's see. We could run or pass here, but we are gonna pass. But I don't like. I'm not gonna do play action. Oh, maybe a jet sweep play action. That's nice and quick, right? He's in motion. Should be able to throw the ball quick. So our reads here are going to be A and then X. We got A. Boom. 1st and goal? Or 1st and 10? 1st and 10. Let's go. I like that. I don't. You know what? I like it. Let's do it. I love pistol deuce close in college football, and you liked it in college football, you'll like it in Madden. All right. Ooh. So, 2nd and 8, right? Or so. 8, yeah. That's not what we want. So let's do this high-low. Oh, just to show everybody. Hold on. I don't even know if we did that. Right? Did we? Let's see. What we're running here. We're doing classic, just regular All-Madden simulation. But we do 10-minute clock. And we turn the accelerated clock on. And it is 20 seconds. So that gives you plenty of time to adjust it, and it keeps plays. You still don't get as many as I'd like, but I mean, on All-Madden, things can get out of hand, and they can start making some stupid decisions when they get down early. So our read here is going to be A, and then RB. We're going to smart route him short if we get it off. Yeah. We don't have A. We do have RB. That should be a touchdown. There we go. First touchdown, season 3. Dad smash buttons. Chargers. Fantasy draft build. Right there. Adonai Mitchell. All right, let's go. That's good. That was a good drive. Typically, I don't say typically. I'm way back. We have hit Stickamus. Yeah, our first time, and we get. Wait, he couldn't run. Hitimus Stickamus is the first time us using it. We get that hit stick on the return just about every time. So we're going to get extra turnovers this year. Just that. Man, look at that. And we're in position to at least go up 2 scores. Oh, this is... Yep. Yeah, I don't want to go wide here. But we'll do a gun run up the middle. It looks like they're going to guess it, but I don't want to switch. Look, here we go. So just like always, first and goal, second and goal, I treat the same way. I will rarely pass. If I pass inside the 15-yard line, man, it's rare. Look at this front, right? How many even down? 4 down. Look at that. I mean, a spread line nickel against someone who's been running it all over you. Is he in? Oh, he's not. But I got a guy for that. Okay. No, it's not the quarterback. Play action, man. I'm not gonna play action. I'm not gonna flip the play. I thought inside the 5. Oh my gosh. All right. In Madden, which that field goal meter can get crazy. When you get him, he's hit. I know I've hit a couple 61s. I think I hit a 62. And I had a 67 that had the distance that hit the upright. So it was with wind, wind aided. Look, another stick. Oh, look, I'm telling you. Oh, this Hitimus Stickamus. Or, man, I hope that's what it's called. Whatever it is, I'm going to find out what it's really actually called after this. Stickamus Maximus something, dude. That was awesome. Gun. Gun. Okay. Wow. All right. You know what we'll do? We'll do the buzz. Okay. And then we'll take Reese and rush him. And then we'll take Allen and rush him. And then we'll play the mid. Oh, we won't. We'll play the deep. Just to force him to get rid of that too quick, right? Don't give him the time, right? You don't want to give them the time. I don't make any adjustments to zone depths or anything like that. So I'm just mashing buttons, but this is just to show you that any guy can do this. So we'll take Peterson and bring him with me here. So we have Hamilton. Oh, we got beat over the middle. But look at that. What do we have there? How did that develop? Let's see. Dude. Love it. 22 goes on a route. That's our adjustment. We sent him on the blitz. He picked up the sack. Even though, if you look at us, this is probably us moving. We didn't have this covered. But by that time, he had no time. No time. So it's covered here. You can't throw it. So that is a user adjustment All-Madden sack to force 3rd and 16, man. All right. I do like palms for deep ones, so we will do palms. And then we'll actually send Hamilton and leave the middle open. And then we're going to guess play pass, right? So I'm just playing this marker here. If I have to, I'll cheat towards the left, which I do 3 receivers. Boom. Boom. Look, that's two more hit sticks. I hope we get more than 1 fumble out of that, because that just feels so good when you get a hit stick, when you clean someone's clock and they give you the ball. That is a great feeling. Look, we've got him in here for the return game. He breaks most first tackles. Look, and see, that's the power of our defense, because our offense hasn't been amazing. All right. You want to show them that jet wide zone? Maybe we'll come back to that. It's in our favorites. So we'll do the halfback version now. And then later on another 1st and 10, maybe after a turnover, we'll do the play and give it to Olave there. Look at this. This D line is just open. It's just open. Year 1, the Raiders. I remember the first game we beat them 10-6. The only way we scored a touchdown was on a kickoff return. So they scored 3 and we took 7. We put up 7, and it was a defensive struggle, to say the least. Now we've got some more coach abilities this year. We're hoping. Throwing the ball has been very, very difficult. So we're hoping that we get. Look at this, though. I mean, like, come on, dude. Come on. What is? This is amazing. You're gonna let that first quarter go ahead and play out. That's amazing. So look, 10-0 at the first. So that is why we have 6 players, right, on our focus, and 5 of them are all 5 starting offensive linemen, and have been for years, right? Because we want to build up. I knew right away, and most of you probably already knew, that, and I think we did in the fantasy draft not terrible regarding offensive line, right? Left tackle, I knew was going to be a future guard. And left tackle from the Panthers. Let's go. 2nd and 6. Once again, we like it. I would never run that. Don't do this. Okay. If you want to throw it now, we can throw it. Let's get some throwing yards. Play action could be really good. All right, let's try this play action slide. Slide to the right, okay? And we're going to look A, X. B's never going to be open, probably. Oh, B is open. B is open. Oh, no. Ooh. Hey, worth a shot. I like it. Pick yourself up, man. You're good. It was a highlight reel waiting to happen. We usually don't go for that, but all right, keeps them honest here. So 3rd and 6. Okay, so we can go with empty flats. All right, and then smart. What? Okay. Whoa. All right, we got Thomas on that drop with the high-low over there. X. Oh, didn't hit X. That's a pick six. Oops, didn't hit X. Definitely hit A. Oh, man. And that's how it happens to you, dude, on All-Madden. Shit. I didn't hit X. I hit A. I even verbally said, man, that's life, man. We'll see this highlight. Hopefully they show it. Yep.
Sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in, and that linebacker said, "Not on my watch."
He's looking left the whole time and then snaps right to throw it to the wrong receiver. That's my bad. All right, so I've also played 2 full seasons, and I've blocked 1 extra point going for it every time. So I've also gotten at least 10 roughing the kicker calls. So it's definitely not worth it on those point afters. What's happening here? We're gonna have to see what. Travion is just that man. Oh, he's on fire. Let's see. Gone, sir. Juked. Gone. Watch, I almost spin move you if you get close, which you won't. And we make up for that mistake we just made. Perfect. Back to 2 scores. Perfect. Let's see that. How did that one unfold? Look, when time. So what's the line of scrimmage here? Okay, we'll call it 23, almost 24 is the line of scrimmage, okay? In my first year, at this point, the entire line of scrimmage, my entire offensive line is all playing from the 21, maybe the 22. The center might still be at the 23. But like, I've got guards out at the 27. Obviously, this is our rookie, isn't it? This is that guy. He is that man. No, that's our center. Yeah. Okay. So it's just gross. Big difference, man. I can't tell you. I know you get skill players and you wanna put them in the focus drills and stuff, but look, they're gonna get, if they're skill players, they're gonna get theirs, right? They're gonna get their points. So please upgrade. It's not Camp Counselor. It's the one you used during the season. Don't ever use Camp Counselor. It's yours garbage. But use it. The one that helps. So here we're gonna blitz him, and then we'll cover his shaded area. Here's 2 eligibles, and then 2 eligibles in the back. We'll see how this plays out. One shifting to the left is great for us. That's a good play. That is a good play. Threw on first down last time? I don't think so. You know? We're gonna do it. We'll play deep coverage. They are. This is not great, but we got them. Send the heat, and the heat delivers. All right, cover 2 is one of my favorite ones to call on long plays because you don't need these blue zones here. You can manual that. You sent that play. Look, he got rid of that so quick. Still no more results from Hitimus Stickimus, but look, we're getting a replay from it though. And look, we moved him to linebacker for this, because he does this year. Every running back is going to get Hitimus Stickimus Maximus all year long. Ah. So look, he could have scrambled for a few yards, but he wouldn't have gotten the first down, and he would have risked injury, or you know. But that was good. We're just gonna highlight that real quick. Look, he's going, he scrambles, and he steps up in the pocket, but we have this covered, dude. 14 is us. And we, right away, are playing that route, and then it's nope. So we call these plays, we make our manual adjustments, cover any gaps that we control. And we're doing really well, dude. Oh my goodness, look. Kick return, get some. That's why, look at that, dude. Good field position. Touchdown, pick six, field goal, touchdown. All right, you know, we're going to throw pick sixes. We're going to throw picks for sure. Like I said, that first year, it officially had 40 with Mendoza, but I think it quit counting at 40. There were multiple times. Oh my gosh, dude, I could do it. So we're gonna do this here. We got RB right away, but we're gonna keep our eye on Thomas Jr. See if he beats this press, and then that free safety there. Free safety's covering, but I'm going for it. Thomas Jr.'s 97 speed. He's not gonna get there. We just don't catch it. Just didn't make the catch. All right. So this is a decoy for Thomas. We'll look for Pitts off his motion first, and then we have the high-low with RB and B. And then we also have the Texas route, which is amazing. Right, look at this Texas. Oh, no! What a jump! What a jump! What a jump! Defensive lineman, dude. What a jump. Because we had it. That Texas route was wide open, man. That was 15 years. Okay. All right, so let's get some safeties taken care of. They're showing single high. It could be cover 3. But let's make a couple of adjustments. Put RB on a slant, and then Thomas Jr.'s on a drag, and then A will take him deep too. But we're not interested in any of that. We're really RB in versus X. Look, RB. Yep. 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 That's it, man. That's what you do. You can't. You have to make the adjustment on All-Madden. Oh my goodness. We'll stick with it, but we're gonna get smoked. I feel like they had 14 in the box, even though you can only have 11 on the field. You know. But okay, we're getting away from what we went to here. I'm actually gonna. I like this play a lot, and I don't mind the setup that we're in. But we're gonna do the read option and just not press anything, so that it just does a handoff, because up the middle is open, baby. Up the middle is open. 15 for $176. I love it. And you know what? Let's go ahead. We said earlier about the jet pass zone, when we did the zone and they faked the pass. Let's go ahead and knock that. Should be Olave, right? Yeah. Let's go see. They've got 4 pinched. Looks like honestly, it's like some version of a pinched dime. Olave gets out of it. Okay, that's fine. Keep you honest. I might use that action. So here we've got Y. That's just keeping people over there. Brian Thomas is keeping people over there. We're really looking for A right away, and if not, we'll come back to B. A's not there, but we forced it. And that's what we do. Sometimes you got to force it, right? Alright, so third. I like it. I like shuffle Z cross zone. Okay, so obviously RB right away, X on the read, and then see if Pitts is open. And then let's go ahead and make Mitchell a smart route so that he stops into the end zone. All right, so we're looking for Henderson, then B and A. He's RB. Oh God, bad throw. Oh. It's okay. We have a good kicker. It's important in this game. If you haven't seen yet, wait till you see the road, man. When you're playing on the road, it always shows different plays for you. Every time you hit the show play button, it'll show a different one. One of them is the right play, but there's like 4 or 5 plays that it cycles through, and it's like, yeah, it's just playing on the road. And this year, significantly more difficult. Okay, I don't like this. We're gonna actually call pass. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't look like a run. 2nd and 7. We're definitely fine with. We'll come out with an inverted cover 2. And then less eligible receivers here. We'll take Hamilton. Should have stayed with the running back. We get through. That faux pressure maybe. Here's another thing I'll show you. I love this cover 6, and I love the match. Let me start running some matches, but so for this one here, I'll blitz Kyle Hamilton, right? And then, oh, I don't know if I have a defensive tackle. I'm supposed to be making this play up there, but I'll make that play down there. And said, get off me, boy! All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Christian Gonzalez, our fantasy draft, #1 overall. Not number 1 overall. He's probably like 17th or so, but first round out of 54, the first of 54. There he is. We played a little defensive tackle drop, and they weren't ready for it. And he threw it into double coverage. I mean, yeah. Yep. Definitely running it up the field. Look at that again. I want to pass, but you're making me. What is this? You've got 3 down line, well now 4 down linemen, but look where they are. This is absurd. There's no way you're gonna. I mean, look at that. 2nd and 3. This is not how games typically work out, but we'll definitely take it. Definitely not run into that, but we will switch to a pass. I like this, and I like that even better. So we're gonna see if Thomas gets beat, and then RB really. Look, give me that first down. Nope, no catch even. Okay. Listen, dad smash buttons. It's very important. Since we play on All-Madden, it is what? That's okay. Very important that we have a good kicker, because we will be kicking a lot of field goals this year. That brings us to a 2-minute warning. Let's see what they have to say. See you on the other side. They have nothing to say. Okay. We're going to go for X, like, I'm talking right away. And if not, we don't really have much, but RB on that. Look at that. I love that. I love it. I love that. What was that? You're on my favorites. Good. Stay on my favorites. I like that. Suggest him more. I think this is a crazy call to suggest to me. We can throw, though. You know, as long as we get it out quick. I like this. Look at Thomas Jr.'s got a great matchup. So does Mitchell. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, he got the outside too. He got. Oh. Whew. What even happened there? I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I have to check the replay because. All right. Yeah, we just. Man. All right. They sent 6 and we had 5. All right. That doesn't work out. That math doesn't math. Right. This motion mesh looks like a good play, but you see those little hooks? They can mess you up. You don't know. It's in those player options on those crosses. They mess you up. I stay away from that play. I will do some motion again. Is it Olave this time? Because they've been playing strictly man. That was just so open. So open. Let's see. But really, I want A. Yeah, now. Oh, you got to catch that, dude. Oh, Kyle Pitts. Look, I didn't want to put the juju out there and say it, but man, my man had so many drops in his career so far for us. Look, so we see it. We see that window opening up right there, right? We're looking for it. We're going to hit that window. Oh, we're moving we're getting it. That's our window, right? We throw it. It's perfectly placed. You know, difficult window, difficult catch. Not saying that's the easiest catch. But you get 2 hands on it, man. You can't throw it up in the air. We're lucky that wasn't picked. Okay, 3rd and goal. Once again. Yeah, alright. This time. It's touchdown time. Oh, look at that. Brian Thomas Jr. You saw that. Defensive backs love those that they. I don't know. I don't know if it was in college or Madden last year where they said they fixed those. If you're not looking at it, you can't make a play on it. Balls. And he just didn't have time. I love it. I love that. That's a thing now. I love that. We can force comebacks essentially against man. But it's okay because that's why we have a good kicker, right? One of his things is he protects from overkicks, which is awesome. Like, watch. I'll just do this. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go where I put it. I didn't want to hit it that hard though, because I like hit stick smackamus on the return. We didn't give ourselves the opportunity, but it's a teaching moment. Okay, they get it to 35 too for those touchbacks, so we definitely won't be doing that anymore on kickoff. Alright, we'll take this position just as it is. Yep, we like it. If you caught it, you were about to get sticked. And his X factor is hit sticks, make everybody go into the zone. Don't know how that works yet. We'll see. Oh. Yeah, he's got short zone gold KO or mid zone gold KO. Knockout, I think it's called. We can go through those too at another time. So I like this, but I'd never, ever, ever want this zone played by him. So we're gonna just to verticals. 4th and 2's not gonna get it. We're gonna call this timeout here. Honestly, this is a punishing game for them. But we'll see if we can Get a little something, something. The only score, honestly, is on that pick six. That's crazy.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out comes the Charger offense late in this
Let's
first
see.
half.
I had a
Three scores, really no one
so on the I had the trial, right? Obviously at the beginning, and I was playing a game I knew I wouldn't finish. I had been playing on All Pro, and I switched it up to All-Madden. I knew my first game on these settings with All-Madden 10 minutes and 20-second runoff. We're just gonna let this one go, kind of.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now.
Let's see what happens here if we get something with the screen.
He's gonna throw this one. Anderson hauls in another.
Oh, not much.
Stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they
We'll
needed.
call that. And we have one more. We'll do.
Uses a timeout here. It's set.
Honestly, look, sometimes they'll come out in these prevents, and you can run for like 25 yards. So we'll come out with that blunt drive. Look, they did it. All right, so look. In this situation, I have one timeout, 12 seconds left. I'm trying to get a field goal, and I can bang those super long ones, right? So we just need to get a couple of blocks. Without the timeout there, that's not what we wanted. That's too far. So we got to do another play. But you saw that the potential was there, right? Okay. I don't have time for... I need something that's getting out of bounds. And quickly. So we'll flood to the large side of the field. I don't even know what we could do, to be honest with you. Maybe hit the running back. Maybe, yeah. But you got to get out of bounds. All right, so we've got 3 seconds and a 46. So, look, 63-yarder, all right? Missed it. But, you see, we had the distance. And we overkicked, right? So, wasn't perfect. And we still have that protection, man. That field goal kicker is important. Let's listen to halftime.
Strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Farmer 10 of 18, 2 tutties and a pick. Anderson's those defensive fronts are insane. We're going to break the record. We may break the all-time rushing record. He's got 2. We'll let him get to like, if he does, let him get to like maybe 250. Pull him. You know, if he busts another long run, or maybe 300, I don't know. If he busts like, you know, if he takes this one to the house, we're pulling him. That's still 3 down linemen, and he spreads. Like, what is happening? I love this for a first game, but you know, they're not all like this, and this looks like fake. Look at it. Okay, so what are they doing? I'm running to the left, so what do? They shift the other way. Like, this couldn't be a better setup. You know what I mean? He beats his man, but that's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so 2nd and 10, we have to throw. I like Sprint Flood out of this. I like Mitchell, but I really like Olave. If they're silly with their zones. Watch that. Let's see, nope. He got stuck here. And I'll show you why that sack happened. Oh, I'm not challenging it. So, the reason that happened is because Olave, I mean, you know, come on, defensive illegal contact at least. What is this? He's like running into him forever. Look, watch. So he goes there. He's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. All I needed him to do was get to that so that I could throw that ball shallow and outside, right? I just needed him to get like, and that's a defensive jam up. And so while that happens, and I even break a sack, right? Like I got like get there, get free, get free. That's illegal contact, absolutely. First down, 5 yards and automatic first down, man. Okay, we are gonna keep it like that. We are. We're not gonna throw an interception. You know, when it's 27-7, we're up 3 possessions. That's the way. That's, you know, basically the way I look at it. I don't even, you know, I look at how many possessions and is it max possessions, right? So like 8 points is a max 1 possession. 16 would be max 2 possessions. So if you ever hear me saying stuff like that going forward, that's definitely what that is. So we will take that and get it. He can't do it. And that's Wyatt, who was our starter until 10. Okay, so we'll go with the 3 here. It's this Sky. We'll take him and blitz him. Bang! Hit him a stigimus. I hope that's the name of it, because that's what my brain feels like saying. Hit him a stigimus. So if it's something different, then I definitely have to do something.
If it's first or second down, you don't really love giving up that many yards. But in that situation with a conservative offensive call, you do your job defensively.
No. So. Mission accomplished, right? So we get the ball, and we're plus 3. We're plus 3 possessions. You can't hang with him. He's 93 speed. So, all right, this one here. Yeah, we'll stick with this. I don't like it, but we'll stick with it. Yeah, but, you know, I'm not audibling out of it and making a mistake here. Okay, so we'll go with the drive. With the high-low, we'll take Thomas Jr. here and give him that slant. And then we'll take Mitchell and make him have an in, more of an in. And we're trying to hit Olave with some clear space over on the right side of the field. And we do that. Not great, but we get 4, you know. Manageable 3rd and 3, so we can do the high-low with the flood. Or the inside zone. I might call high-low and then audible into a run if I have to, which is probably the smartest play. 3-man front. Come on, man. 3-man front. I feel like it's inviting it. He beats his man. That's okay. That's okay. We're actually going to go for this. We're going to go for... We're going to give Kyle Pitts a chance to redeem himself here. Yeah. We got it. He got it. He dropped that touchdown earlier. So, that's good. We can work out of favorites for a minute. These are some good plays that I've picked up over the last few days. Yeah, we don't want to risk any injury with him. We're going to pull him in the 4th for sure. So a field goal here would only be 23, so it'd still be a 3-possession game. So we're not going to chew clock yet until we get to that. Oh my goodness, look at that block. Boop, boop. Oh, it didn't work, but oh my goodness, please show a replay. If not, we're going to go. Look at that. That's why you put your offensive line into the drills all the time. Look at this. Oops, not highlights. Instant replay. Look at this. Look at that, dude. Well, all right, you're playing defense, right? We're ready for it. I'm 61. I'm ready. Let's do it, man. I'm going to stop this run. Boom! And center as well. Boom, boom! The double pancake. What a lane. What a lane. And then I should have probably outside spin moved here. But yeah, steerable spin. A steerable spin would have been good there. Man. Yeah. If we can get this one in the in for a score, we'll just put in Nicholas Singleton. Speaking of. Oh. I usually have him in that spot, in that fullback role. All right, same thing here. There's a lot going on this play, but really all I care about is A, like 80% A, and then if not, we'll roll right and hit Y. But look, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, he dropped it again. He's unredeemed himself. He's just, you know, he is what he is. He is what he is. Olave's getting pressed. And then Henderson will trail him. So we could look for RB right away. And then, obviously, Olave on the comeback as it develops. RB's covered, but B's going to be good. Catch it. We catch it. 1st and goal. Let's go. Chris Olave. Love that. Why do you want me to do... You know what, man? I'm going to do it. Oh, wait, what is it? What happened? Oh, a challenge. Oh, let's see. Ah, crap. I don't think it's going to work out for me. 1 out. I think it's coming back. Dang. I'm just kidding. Clearly, I was joking. Obviously, he had possession and like 5 feet in bounds, right? I mean, obvious. So obvious.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Dude, that just is gross. This guy, 68, is just... He's just taking bodies, dude. He's just taking bodies. Look at this. He's just... Where are you? 68. There you are. You sit down. You sit down. You know? I think that was... Might even... I don't know when... How far the play had developed. It may have been after the play, but he's just putting people on their backsides. You know? Alright, so we'll do the curl flat here. So... I hate this play. I'll tell you that. It's just the worst. Unless you do this. So now we have Olave on a more reasonable route. We're not going to have time. We get the catch. Hey, we're sending heat. You know? Sending heat. Let's sprint flood here. Oh, that's going to be a tutty. Tutty. That's a tutty. Yeah, that's a touchdown.
And as they keep piling on, Brock, they've got to be ecstatic at how well they've come out of the gates this season. No hiccups, no slow start whatsoever. This is a team that already looks like it's in mid-season form.
Just give him the Lombardi Trophy now. Hand it over to him. I know, we got months of football to play before we know if they're contender or pretender.
So
But they've sure looked
that
a
should be
lot more
player of the week, right? I mean, now he's got a receiving touchdown. That's player of the week. Also, that's it for you. We have to take you out at halfback, and then also at third down running back and gadget. Because Singleton is already the power halfback. So, yeah, the AT.
For the extra point.
Let's do it.
Send right down the middle and
34-7.
and that adds yet another to their lead.
Chargers 34, Raiders 7. Cam Little to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Little
Cam
with
Little,
honors.
right? So important to have.
Returning it from the 4.
Hit stick him. Ooh. So only one fumble from a hit stick this game thus far. And we're gonna run it out. So we're gonna take Hamilton over here. We have two over the top. So we're just here and we're gonna fade it. Doesn't matter because bang. Nope.
It's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ooh, we got that too. And a hit stick. And another not fumble. Like it's it's all Madden. You're not gonna get. Yeah, I think that's good, right? You don't want to put that coachability on that just completely ruins the game, right? But you don't recover every fumble, and I've only caused one with the hit stick thus far. Good defense, good pressure. Young defensive tackle. Getting it done, the rookie that we have playing. See here? He's taking a much needed breather. All right, Mr. Singleton usually breaks his first tackle. There he did it. See, look, 10 extra yards. That's just great.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
We got to run one play here. And then that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter, and I'll catch you in the fourth. What a terrible play to run.
On the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
So we've hit the end of this third quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
All right, love a quarter break. Give us some time to get hydrated, Stay hydrated. It's important. On these streams, stay hydrated. All right, read mode here. First, we're going to audible Y to that flat. I don't ever like that other hook unless there's something crazy happening before on that same side. So our read here is going to be Y and X kind of at the same time, and maybe B because they're weak over the middle. B. He came up. Nope, we got it. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh my, that was just perfectly. There's no way to say it other than perfectly timed. Look at this. Watch this. Oof. Very nice. Love it. So definitely time. The 2 clock.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First
27 is 4. All right, you got 8, 16, 24.
solid block and it brings him for 8. So it's going to be second down.
You can score 3 full touchdowns and not be anywhere near us still, so
Second and 2.
feel pretty confident. That 7 points on the board is from a pick 6
Middleton on a deal from the
where we pressed A as we were calling out X. I just am an old man mashing buttons, you know. So ended up trying to throw it to A. Watch this juke. Whoop, whoop. Oh no. But that's, man, Las Vegas. You need a new coach, man. Like, Gruden ain't getting it done. Still Gruden there? This is terrible. You're finally calling run defenses when I have, you know. Why is he in there? Why is he in there? You're just tired? Just gonna stiff arm somebody for another tutty? Look, you hit the right stick to celebrate. That's about all you get most of the time.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they pad their lead by 1.
Chargers 41, Raiders 7.
All set for the kickoff.
Look, all right, let's see what happens if we just tap it with him, right? Like the crappiest kick. Oh, it didn't make it to the landing zone. Well, you know, now I know.
Have great field position
Ah,
broke after the
and now you know.
kickoff.
Don't do that. They'll get it at the 40.
This is first
What
and
if you
10.
kick it out of the end zone, they get it at 35, so it's not the end of the world.
Throwing now on first down. Catch made left side by Luka.
Christian Gonzalez, no way. Hit stick again, of course. Alright, so here I really want to. I want a zone blitz, and I want a 2 deep zone blitz. And then I'm going to modify this, right? So that's the standard. But Green is a defensive end, and Hutchinson's a defensive end. So we don't want them playing defense, but we couldn't switch Hutchinson inside. See if we can get that off this time. So Green, you play like a lineman that you are, and you play like a lineman that you are. And then Hamilton, you're not going to blitz. You're going to stay back and play everybody. A lot of times we get to the quarterback with that play. Let's go show him some heat from 3 deep. That's strong side. Blitz here. Alright, so we'll take this defense. Oh, we got... That's all me, dude. That's me. Yeah, I'm not catching... Oh, man, that's all me. Ugh. Look, I didn't see that pivot move coming at all. I thought this was a verticals. And man, he hit that pivot move, and I'm just over there covering verticals. That is completely on the user, who is me. Take those linemen off of contain and put them on blitz. Could have been a good call with the contain on that screen, but that's fine. I like crossfire blitzes. We'll do those. We're gonna actually commit to pass or choose pass. Oh no way! All right, good. I was like, come on, man. I did that. I did everything right. All right, and then we're gonna get out of this, and we're just gonna go. Definitely want to cover 4, but yeah, I'm gonna do this, right? And then I'll blitz Hutchinson here, and Green. And then I will take Reese. Oh, over the middle. And we got it. Let's go, dude. 5th sack of the game. Let's go. That's big. Keep him out of the end zone, right? So that right now, look, they're running the clock out too. We all doing the same thing. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, I did. I think I did. See, that's what I was saying earlier. It's not ever worth it. I think I did pick that play instead of the safe. Always pick the safe. I'm talking 1 out of like 700 I've blocked, and then that's just proof that the flag is very prevalent. You should have handed that off. Oh my gosh. Get that sack. All right, so they probably will come with run on second. I'll take him. I didn't mean to put him deep on that side, but that's fine. Nope, that's bad. That's just the way it is. That's nothing bad. It's just all because we picked not safe man left. Safe man left. If you mess up, you can always hit XX real quick, and it'll just change it to that. And I usually do that, and I didn't, and that kept the drive going. Alrighty, let's go.
The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Look, even now, you know, we're all trying to end the game, just running it. And you got 2 down linemen. Good luck to you, Vegas, the rest of the way. Definitely be tough for you. Oh my goodness. Singleton's got one too now. Nicholas Singleton for the tutty. Oh, he was right. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I skipped it. I'm just trying to end the game, but that is one of my favorite celebrations. It's like a motorbike or something else in other games, but I don't know what it's called in this game. And there's a little extra stuff I won't spoil for you in case we see it later. Okay, so that is our first defensive drive that ended in a touchdown and ended in points. Both. We're just... Oh, really? Gosh. That's what I'm going to do if I run a team. I'm going to put 2 down linemen, like quarter defense, when they're just running the ball down my throat. And then I'm just going to throw ball behind the line of scrimmage. And then, if you do that, no differences here. Just running the play as normal. If you do that, though, you can coach the Raiders. I think just time, this ought to take us to 2. Yeah. So let's see that 2-minute warning. Hopefully it's more than just a screen. It's not. It's not. All right. At least 3 wide. We'll man blitz this one. And we'll take Reese and cover the halfback as well as kind of a mid zone. Yeah. What was that? I have to see. What was that? Gets it and throws it. No one has even engaged their blocker yet, right? Let's see. And he's chunking it. Nobody's even engaged. You got 2 people here and 2 people coming. What is happening to the Raiders?
This offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that.
3 years in, they've had some fall-offs.
Front meets him at the 28. It's a nice running on that.
Turn man breaks that first tackle. Doesn't get us much else, but
Now LA.
we really don't care. I wonder if they will call timeouts if we need it.
Highlights, Brock. Just a reminder
Or
of the game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just
if they will let it run.
plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks.
Because hopefully we can get out of this right now.
Joy to watch.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
What? It's on shoot clock. What are you doing?
Lining up to take a knee on second down. Down to a knee and
So they're making me do this because they have timeouts, and I guess they, I guess
setting up for the kneel
they
down.
could call timeout at any point, Like after this play, right? They could call timeout. Say, oh, we want the ball back.
He'll go to a knee and that defense can only stop the
Hopefully that's not the case, and we can get out of here.
Punting unit out now.
Oh my
Jeremy
gosh.
Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away.
Here we are. We're gonna blast it. We're gonna blast it away for the last play because I want to try and get another hit stick on us. Oh, and he's gonna let it go, and it's not even gonna matter. That's okay. It's a 64-yard punt. We'll take that. It's good for the average.
Season up on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign.
So, yeah, the Raiders
So for Brock Heward,
definitely
on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this
not.
is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Sorry, here. Get this here. We'll go over the stats here in just a second. Let me get some water. Take a sip. I love water so much. So much. I love water. 4 first downs is not going to get it done against 25. I mean, what was happening? They only ran the ball twice. 2 rushes for 8 yards. Like, what? What is this? Third down conversions, 1 of 10. Oh, that's terrible. They had 2 turnovers. We had 1. We each had a pick. Let's see how. I love when it's not preseason because this is it's a lot less jumbled for the running and the passing. You can actually look at both quarterbacks at least at the same time here. 3 touchdowns and a pick. 16 of 25 is efficient. 181 is about, what it is, to be fair. That's ridiculous. 26 for 247. This offensive line, wow. Yeah, I forgot he broke that 66-yarder as well. This offensive line may be onto something. We may be onto something. Just training our offensive line up. Oh, man. All right, let's see. So receiver, this is where we'll split it. Olave, 5 for 43. Anderson did get that touchdown to go with. How many rushing did he have? Was it 2? Yeah, 2. So 3 all-day touchdowns. And Brian Thomas Jr. did get a touchdown. 2 catches for 27 yards. Not a great day passing. Oh my goodness. this dude. And this dude. It's these two. It's this dude. Really. But these guards. We're getting it done. We're getting it done this year on the ground. We may literally fix focus after one game. Let's see. Any sacks? Of course, actually. A lot of sacks. Looks like 5 split between the team there. Christian Gonzalez did have that one pick. He was able to get 29 yards, give us good field position, did not take it to the house. Devin White had that forced fumble with the hit stick on the coverage on the kick return, I believe it was. Right after we scored, we hit stick fumbled him and scored again, and that was over. So before they even really touched the ball. So that was our hit-imus stickimus. And you'll see that happened right quick. And stuffed, but we had the ball there. So at this point, it's your 2 possessions, and their whole ideology changes. And then we threw a pick 6. And then right after that pick 6, right after 9 minutes and 8 seconds, like 19 seconds later, 17 seconds later, whatever it is, 76-yard run, boom, and it's open again. So let's get out of here. All right, that's new. I've never seen that before. All right, don't care about the team pass, bro. I want to advance past that. And then game day, we'll come back. We advance the week, and then we will listen to that weekly recap, which is great this year. I love it. It's one of my favorite things about Matt. Oh my gosh. Okay, you run the ball. You get some stuff, huh? Yeah, this is all the ones we bought. And will LA lock up Crawshaw long term? Maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe. Something we're going to have to deal with really quick. I wonder, let's see. So what I don't like in this layout here. Oh wait, maybe it's up here. Oh, yes you can. Okay. So you do get their persona DNA, which is personality, right? Personality. Like each player has their own personality this year, right? And they all react differently. So this cat is reserved, stoic, patient, focused. He wants 2 years. All right, how old is this young fella? He's 27. A great punter. I like to keep you till you're like 32. Let's go with 5 years and see how you feel about that. And you know, I give you 2-2 on that. All right, so he says, sitting down, ready to work this guy. The contract value deserves a thoughtful conversation, right? So removing the salary up $1 million would be a response. Simple and direct. Honestly, I'm not getting rid of him, so I could move stuff to bonus. I've seen that happen. This is not something I would be doing for him. We don't want to pay cut. We got money, right? Like, come on, guys. It's the beginning of Madden. This is year 3. We haven't even really re-signed the super expensive fellas yet. Let's see. We did Travion Henderson. We got him on a 6-year. We got him on a 5-year extension for about $10 million a year, which is a lot for a halfback, and halfbacks are cheap. But man, he's good. All right. Other than that, though, we haven't signed anybody. So I like his interest is only at 32%. So as I make these offers, the interest will either go up or down, and his patience will either go up or down. Usually down, usually. And then you just try to increase that interest up to 100% before the patience runs out. So I'm not mad at this. Um, that's a big deal. Okay. And so let's see what happens because he's not financially motivated, so he's not going to punish me. Too bad. Actually, he is. What? Alright. See, I'm not going to refuse to raise this kid's bonus. This is guaranteed years. That's another thing that is in contract negotiations this year. Not only do you have like 7 years, it's how many of it are guaranteed. You're not going to cut them. You're not going to trade them there. They are there on your team for how many guaranteed years? So let's do more bonus, less salary. I mean, honestly, I need a punter, so what if we just did that? Okay, come on, man. And then this is per week. I think you can talk to him next week, but I don't know if he'll have any. I don't know if he gets patience back. I don't know. So it's not something we necessarily had to nail down right now. Um, if anything, I would increase your salary and add a year. 70 and 10. Like, bro, what do you want, dude? Like, come sign here. Yeah, dude, we play football in December. We don't use you a lot, but I mean, oh, so now you gotta deal with that in the media, right? I guess. And then maybe we can get some patience back. Oh man, like, yeah, we're at 7 years now. Like, I'm gonna. Oh, he ain't got no patience. He ain't got no patience. All right, here we go. Weekly recap, everybody. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Gonna use the bathroom. Let this play.
Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here, ready and fired up for the 2028 version of the EA Sports Weekly Recap, presented by Lowe's. Lots to get to. Let's start in SoFi Stadium. The Chargers at home to take on the Raiders. And this is Nick Singleton. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. 66 yards to the end zone. The Chargers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital. Looking in on the Commanders, they're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And here's Jalen Waddle. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Eagles come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. A lot of great performances on NFL kickoff weekend. Only one, though, can be the EA Sports Player of the Week. And we will applaud the efforts of this man from the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was fantastic in the win at Denver. And he came through with 5, count them, 5 touchdown passes on the day. Meanwhile, a look at the rest of Week 1's top performers, all grading out at an A+ on their first test of the new season. With this opening week of action now complete, time for a look at the NFL leaders in passing yards. And the man who came bursting out of the gate in Week 1, Cam Ward. With that, a look at the scores from a wild first week of the new NFL season. And that'll do it for us. After a fun first week, let's do it again, shall we? Scott Hansen here in Orlando. Good night from EA Sports.
All right, well, there we are. So here in the Weekly Hub, this is from last year, right? Like, oh no, it's not. I thought it was the select a player to. Oh, it is focus player. What? Yeah, what? Who do we need? What do we have? Not something I want to do right now. Wish I could delegate that, but I can't. But here we go. So here's our weekly strategy resets every week, and if you favorite some, it'll crash your game. So, alright, we're gonna uncheck. What do we have? So the only two that stay, there's 3 that stay on all the time. After school tutor, so we can get our entire offensive line as focus players, and they just get crazy XP, right? Combined with offensive line 40% more training XP and quarterback training XP. I could probably take this off when it expires in 2 weeks and put something else on. We ran wide receiver the first time when we didn't really have any, options, but we have all these slots unlocked now, and it's obvious from last game that running some that affect the game will help us. So our next matchup here is against the Titans, and it looks like they're Yeah, you see our 86 and 86 for both of our offenses there against their 85 and 86. Our defense is definitely our strong suit, right? Like, it's no doubt our defense is stout. So we will use these on offensive abilities. And so I've seen a couple that I have wanted to definitely use. This one, identify blitzers pre-snap, could be amazing. This one, increased max throw distance for quarterbacks. I think we had that on last time and didn't utilize it, really. Increased pass accuracy. This is the one we had on last time. And then, however, it looks like our offensive game plan, I think we're going to lean into this running. We're going to go upgrade. Yeah, we're going to continue with empty slots because we're actually going to jump over to this Coach Central and go to the Abilities tab. And we are going to upgrade this Insider Trading because I feel with those 2 guards and Insider Trading, which is you can't get off of your block on the inside run play, and you can't shed blocks on inside run play. You can't tackle on inside run plays, right? Like that's a big one. So loving that one. Definitely gonna go over to the weekly hub, back into our weekly strategy. We know that we have 3 available. So we're definitely using this one because we're going to run it inside, and that's going to just destroy them. I mean, do we allow 0 sacks? No way. I would lose that so quick. No turnovers. I always use the head coach ones here. I don't use the OC or DCs down here. I will use the head coach ones, even if they're better OC and DC stuff, because I want to build up the HC abilities so that if a coordinator leaves, we're okay. Sorry, not sorry. I have all of my abilities still. So we're doing insider trading for the running, and then we're gonna do the one that does increased max throw distance, and this one, ahead of the chains, reduced defender ability to disengage from run blocks. I mean, their run defense is an 86, so we're 86 versus 86 on that. But this is gonna be gross. So on first and second downs, your defense just sucks against the run. You just can't get there, right? And then, I'm not lowering your resistance meters every time I get a first down on a first or second down. Dude, wiping your like this, gross. This one here, we're just throwing farther, so we might swap that out and be more accurate, or even there's one that we can't afford yet, but it's helps with catching. That's a big deal. So we'll take that one off. We'll do no pressure and increased accuracy. So that's gross. So you can stack them. So we could, like, theoretically do this one and this one. And then he would be amazing throwing on the run. But we're not doing that. We got our run game set to dominate. What is the one that we want to give our passers or our defense? Dude, identify blitzers. To be fair, 4 passing touchdowns. I might want to see where the blitzers are coming from on our run game build here. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think that's what we'll do. So let's do that. Okay, we've got that, and then for play sheets, as far as I know, these are fine to favorite what you like. So what we have picked is that's not true. Yeah, I'm like, what? Saying I mastered all this stuff? Like, bro, no, I didn't. I only mastered this 335. Wait, is it not mastered anymore? No, it is ability mastery achieved, even though it says mastery 1. Okay, so we're going to run the 425, of course. We're We're not forcing 3 turnovers or getting any picks probably, but you know, we might run that dime. You're not rushing for 75 unless you break one. I like it. I like it. We're going to roll with this. So again, we have to back out of that. So then you press X to confirm an advance. And then you have your 6 players, but every time you redo the ability that gives you all of the extra focus players, it doesn't let you use it for that week. So we only have right tackle and right guard along with our rookie defensive tackle this time. But back next week we'll have left tackle, left guard, and center all joining that. So we just simulate this training. And then we go to here. If I ever hit X here, like, oh, I would be so sad, right? We go and we upgrade our players. We got 2 people. Emory Jones and Takario Davis. Okay. Easy agile. My man's pass blocking is insane. It's good he got a run block there. I like that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So, and here, been on the practice squad for a while, but we're going to actually try to build his zone up and make him a safety at some point is what his long-term plan is. You can see we've got it up to 76 so far. And that's our plan with him. On to the game day. Who are we going against here? So, of course, we've got Gonzalez, Frazier, and Hamilton, our defense. Micah Parsons. CJ Trout. All right, this is not a good team. This is not a good team. They're 0-1. Not a good team. If I remember next time, we'll do some color rush uniforms or something, you know? I just always forget. That's my thing. Alright, let's listen to this intro here.
And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Los Angeles Chargers.
On the Tennessee sideline, running back Tank Bigsby. Problems holding on to the football for him in the loss a week ago.
Evan McPherson
Mike
set
Tirico
to kick
and
off.
Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And the return.
Alright, I forgot to turn my mic back on a minute ago, but you didn't miss much. Like a 6-yard return. Farmer had a great game. As far as, you know, field general wiles, right? He didn't get... He didn't even... Exactly. You know what? You tell him, Mike Tirico, because you... Oh, dude, this running through the middle on All-Madden. Once again, let's... what do you do? Game options. All-Madden simulation. 10 minutes, 20 seconds. This... Put your offensive line into your focus. All right, so we are going to audio options just real quick and see if we can bump that master. Since we are, I didn't know that we bump it to 100, and we'll see how this guy's go. Because I think I have it. Whoa, that's a crappy play.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I think
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here,
that
Mike,
I
but
have.
the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that
I think I have that in a better place now, audio-wise.
Stop him for no gain.
Sorry for that delay. And here we are. So,
Again, it's Henderson.
oop, oh my gosh. Look, we're just going to run inside. Possibly all game, you know? We're going to go into the concept. And we'll just roll through inside zone plays. We'll start here with this blunt dive.
3rd and 5.
I want it to the right. Let's see if Coach says so. He does. Coach agrees. Just hit that X. He'll switch it automatically. We'll cut back to the left. I mean, we're just going to get first downs. We're just going to get first downs. What's the next one? Close zone strong. He wants me to pass. I say, no, Coach. I'm got inside run where my guards do amazing until I run into them. Look, it didn't even fall down there.
Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3.
So even on a bust, it's a 3-yard gain. We're literally going to go run this until they blow it up. So here, we've got 8 in the box, 7 in the hard box here. Let's see. Still, he pancaked that Chandler Parsons. Oh, he did. Look, 3rd and 2. This is a disadvantaged position, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's fair. Look, he is. The guards with this are untouchable. Back to blunt drive. And
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
oh man, I should have got him 3 more yards. I bet that's a milestone or something, you know?
26 carries from the 22 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Switching to a pass would exploit. I agree, but look, stacked box, guards. What are you doing? All right, we got hit. Just too many men. Just too many men, right? Okay, 3rd. That was fun while
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once
it lasted.
he knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry and
do this motion mesh here at A, but you got to watch because both of those crossers are on receiver option routes. So if they want to, they can curl. So you can fix that with A, putting him on a drag that he'll just drag for sure. But Brian Thomas is still going to have the option to curl if he gets open in a spot. And we didn't have I mean, I couldn't even lob it. I couldn't even lob it to Thomas. He was wide open, and that does that? No, of course not. Is that a field goal range? But it is something I was not paying attention to. So we get 3, and it's my favorite. time.
On that opening drive, we'll see the response as the kick's away.
That
McLeod now to return.
is
He'll get across the 20, mark him down
defense.
at the 23-yard line. The Tennessee offense.
We got
taking
C.J.
the field
Stroud
for the
here.
first time. They're led by the
Of course, not with the Texans. You know this is fantasy draft, right?
In 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, he did Rookie of the Year.
Coming off last week's
I'll do it.
loss is
I think you're
he
going to
just
run.
needs to make a
If you
bigger
don't,
impact overall. He certainly
I'm
wasn't
strong
bad.
enough in that
No
formation
interceptions, protected the
to
ball,
deal with the man.
but he needs to do more.
And you
He
do
needs
run,
to
and you do get
produce intentional
blasted.
shots downfield and
I
maybe
mean,
throw into some
yeah,
tighter windows.
you're mad.
For
You
his
missed that.
team to
Like,
win,
you
this
got
offense
dude got
needs to be
crunched.
better, and at the front of that
We
is
did
the
that.
play
All
of
right,
the
so we
quarterback.
go with the cover 3 Sky here.
It's second
Not enough
and 10.
eligibles over here to have Hamilton there. We'll send him.
In
And we'll
motion is
keep
Myers.
Peterson here, watching for the quick run back,
Pass to the receiver,
and then going left. And we weren't quick enough getting back left, but that's it. This is hyper aggressive play call here. 2-4 low double mug. Man on the outside. You know what?
Third and 2.
Dude, that's a terrible call. No way. Audible out of that. You know, we're calling timeout. I gotta call
Chargers will use
timeout.
the first of their timeouts.
I couldn't. There's no way.
Offense
It's
over
too.
before third
I can
down.
literally get the ball back right here, right? And it's, thank you, recess mode. Appreciate you, man, or woman, or whatever, you know. Appreciate those comments. You were driving right to the yeah. Defense is on point. Defense is on point. Look at. I mean, look at that. What are you doing on third down, dude? What are you doing on third down? I can't because they think I want to challenge it. So hold on. Oh, nobody's challenging that. What do you do on third down? This center. Does he snap the ball even? He's like snapping it as he's moving out of the way. What a weird. You're just toasted. What is that? What is that?
So that'll bring up fourth down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away.
There's no sliders for intelligence for them on All-Madden. You know what I mean? They're just
This
gotta
one
be
fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few
gotta be a
yards.
better play caller than that.
And that's where the offense will take over.
So we'll do this motion jet wide like once again, right? We're gonna use it again, and then hopefully we can get 5 to 7 yards, or maybe even a breakout if they're in man later on when we use it. We might use it a
First
couple
and 10
times
now
even
from the 36.
to establish it. I know inside run is where we're supposed to be doing. This is setting up terribly, but
On the ground with Henderson.
it's important.
He's able to get away from one man, but the
It's important
reinforcements were there fast.
to set up your stuff for later, okay? That's why it's important.
How they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean,
Texas
to get blown up
smash.
at the
Love it.
point of attack.
I don't want to smart route Thomas. I think it might take too long. I like the Texas, so I'll go X for Thomas, and then really A, and then RB at the end there.
Here comes the
Which
blitz as he
RB's
looks
so
to
great.
throw.
Like
That'll be caught.
Texas
It's
route
Davion Henderson.
gets us into a 3rd and manageable. I mean, 3rd and 5, you have to respect the run. There's a lot. I mean, a lot of options here. Oh my! So right, we're coming out. We're gonna do this pass. I'm gonna walk you through it. But no, we're just gonna audible to the inside zone. Okay, there are 3 down linemen spread 45 feet apart.
Out of the
They
gun,
committed to
it's
it
Henderson.
and got it.
It's
But
easy to
I
sit
mean,
here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been
what a
efficient, just
what a
kinda
crazy
wear down this defense by
crazy
1,000
play
different
call.
paper cuts, but
We're on our
problem
own
is, it's
41.
only
That's
contingent upon your
that's
ability to keep the score down.
too
So you want to continue to run the ball this often.
too much for that. Let's
You're
see.
gonna have to
I
look
am
to
the
their
worst
defense
punter on
to
YouTube.
play really well.
I've seen people say that they are sometimes the best punter on YouTube.
And they're gonna
Well, I am
stop right
always
there. Their
the
own 20
worst
yard line.
punter.
This drive starts at
on
the
Twitch,
21.
YouTube,
It's first and
wherever
10. The Titans head
you're
back
watching
out
me,
on
TikTok,
offense, and you
wherever
get
you're
at
catching us,
Brian
get that
Dable, their
hit stick.
offensive coordinator.
We don't have
The hold
hit 'em a
closes
stick 'em a
quickly.
on this
They'll
game, I
pick
don't
up
believe.
about 3. The numbers
Concentrated
for
on the
him
inside run
ground
game.
in the season opener, 15 carries, 58 yards. On second down, Stroud. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment.
All right, let's get the second quarter started here. 3-0. Lots of action on the left. Blitz coming from the weak side.
He's got Myers on the completion.
That's
It's
just a
a
good
gain
play.
of 10 yards. That's
And
good
we were
for
where
a
we needed to be.
Titan first down.
All right, we're going to send some heat here to protect it mainly against a run. And so we'll just play this first down marker and collapse up. Look at, oh my goodness. Did you see that? Look at this. Watch, this is the cool, whoa, wait, not highlights. Oh my God. He timed this. Oh, you got to go further back. We can't go further back. He timed this run perfectly, was running full speed at this point. He's running full speed already. He's running full speed. Right there. Oh my gosh. I think this might be a running play. And he just, I don't know if that's, I wonder if that's going to count as a sack.
Big loss.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Yeah, that's not going to be a sack. So that's going to be a, it's going to count as a running play. He got there that fast. And that is why we drafted him at strong safety. And we've moved him to, you know, the sub LB. Hamilton here.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one's incomplete.
Ooh.
Really ratcheted up the coverage there.
Would have been caught. Maybe at home that's caught, you know, but an away game at SoFi, that pressure,
The punter, Pinion, sends it
you know,
away.
it showed that little symbol.
He'll take this in, back at
Drops
the
it.
16.
All right,
And it'll be brought
24-ish.
down, short return, and they'll take over there. As the
Who we got?
Chargers go back out on offense,
Gus
we'll
Bradley.
give you a look at the man on the opposite side, the Titans' defensive coordinator, Gus Bradley. Gus has been around, former
Not
head coach
familiar.
of the Jaguars 2013 through 2016. Stops
Wow.
as the defensive coordinator in Seattle, L.A. with the Chargers, in Vegas, in Indy, and now he lands in Tennessee.
Okay, now that's cool. Right? The new coordinator thing is cool. I mean, that's cool.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
That's awesome.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought
11
down.
for 51.
Following that
Like, we
gain
just
of
get
6.
in 4 or 5 yards a game, you know, a
Making
drive.
the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And
Yeah,
right
we've
now, it's
definitely
one of
made
the
it a
main
priority.
reasons why they have the lead.
For this game is inside run.
On the give,
Oh,
it's
oh, we
Henderson.
didn't do it. We didn't do it.
Back to the line, maybe a yard. Tyke Smith, they're on the stop.
All right, so we can always audible into a run, but we're going to go with this dagger deep curl here.
It still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50
And
downs. It means
I
with
don't-
the
you know,
down and distance
I don't
provided,
know what coach
you
is
can
saying,
call a run
but A is
or
my
a
safe.
pass, and both are equal threats. And
X
that's
is
what
going
makes
to go
it so
streak
hard for these defenses to
to
defend
go along
those
with a lot of
situations.
and keep any safeties deep. And then we're going for A underneath or B. And we're going to block the running back. Oh, no, we're going to mess up. Oh, yeah, we're going to block the running back. All right, nice. Which is a good thing we did because we threw an interception and we need more blockers on the return. Now, it's a good thing we did because they had a blitzer coming through and he picked him up. And That's just a good play.
Seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering.
I'm not mad at that throw.
Secondary.
Right?
You force a quarterback to throw into a
I'm
lot
happy
of
with
tightly
that. It's
contested windows.
pressure in his face.
It's going to end up in the wrong hands.
You know, maybe yeah. Yeah, that's a bad throw. Okay.
The Titans offense
I'm mad at
ready
that
to
throw.
take
You're right.
over once more. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year.
Not a
for
good
the
throw.
Opener.
All right.
Play a tight
You.
game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does. And if you're not careful,
Yeah.
gets to that card, you
Boom.
don't want one loss to turn
Boom.
into one
I
bad play to turn
love
into two.
outside.
The
I don't even
best teams
care
in this league, Mike, they have
they would have
uncanny
gotten the. Well, they did get the
ability,
first down. I thought it was second and
good or
short.
bad, blow
I
up or close
love
one from the previous week before. It doesn't lead
just
into
delivering
the next
that
week's
boon,
work
dude. And when
ultimately
they
the next week's game. So we'll find out
when they
were able to
fumble,
learn from the
it's
good,
amazing.
and there
Oh,
certainly was a lot of it.
yeah.
Can they move forward today
I'm not
after
running
the
it.
disappointment of last week
And I'm not going to contain
into
him.
today? Well, has been the case
We
this
will just
entire
do the
first
cover
half.
6,
It's
but
been
we're
the
going to
defense
spice it
that's
up a
really
little.
carried the load for this
We're going to
team.
take
Those
Hamilton and
offensive
add
struggles, they've
him
done more than their
to the
part
numbers, and
come
we'll
through
just
at the
guard
end
this
with another
first
big
down
stop
line.
for a
What
loss.
the?
And he'll be
That was
very
second.
close to a first
Oh,
down.
it was
Won't quite
second.
have
Oh my
enough.
goodness.
Now
I'm
a much more
brain fart. I thought it was the herd,
Here they come
which
for
now we're
third
in,
and one.
and
They'll stay on the ground and stay with
ready
Baker.
for anything there.
And he will easily
It's
pick
stick.
up
He
the first
dives
down.
down as a
First and goal coming up.
conservative little truck stick there.
From the gun, here's Stroud.
Get it to him out wide. Do it.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
No, man.
And the
I
tackle
want
is
that
made
ball.
at about the 6.
I need that ball, man. That was a play. That was a play. He made a play. All right, second and goal.
In this case, nice job by the defense.
feign the.
Modest gain.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And the defense
I messed up with Hamilton, but coverage.
coverage.
Third and goal from the 3. I don't think they would run that.
Slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on.
I don't want to be mad. I don't like any of these coverages.
Just nowhere for that back.
It is what it is. I don't think he would run it. Let's see. We're going to guess pass. Yeah, screened.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
Oh! What did he just shake off a hit stick? Like,
It's a really well-designed play down in the
what
red
did he
zone.
just
We
like
see teams run
twitch
this
back for a
time
split
and
second and then
time
he's in the end zone? What
to
is
the
this?
flat. What they're doing is they're putting a lot
Bigsby,
of conflict
let's
of
see this tank.
responsibility. Those edge
He is
defenders in the
tank,
run game,
right? I
a
mean,
lot of times are also responsible for the flat
tank
area
Bigsby.
in the passing game. So things happen fast, threaten those responsibilities, and let the running back do the rest.
all right, let's see if we can see the hit stick here. All right, that's going to be the angle here. We're just aided at the 3. What? No. I will not allow that. I will not allow that to go un. All right, so he releases here. All right, then we're on him, right? We're at the goal line. He's at the 4, right? Oop, sorry. Then he's getting hit sticked at the 2.5. Look. Oh my goodness. Let's see what like he's getting blasted here. How many feet are on the ground? 0 feet are on the ground. Okay? 0. Then, it's just like nothing happened. And there he is. What? And the Titans take the lead. I accidentally picked that low block, but I know that XX will quickly save me from.
The kick is good. And the Titans move out to a 7-3 lead.
Chargers 3.
Let me see here. I'm just going to return it middle.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
All right, here we go. So we're not going to sprint right away. Soon let it develop, and we sprint. And oh, and then Quay. If you'd have broke that, not in a spinning motion, but in a any other kind of animation, probably. And that's 6.
Let's take a look at the current race.
Oof. He's in the background. He's mad about earlier. He's mad about earlier. So we are going to have to move into a passing game here.
I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop.
So we're looking. A&Y are on the mesh. Really, it's RB right away. And is Olave going to be open on the thing? On the streak? Right? Like, look at RB right away.
Complete to Henderson. Get about 6 before he's
we'll take that, right? And then this Ohio return, we can roll out to the right. And we will see what kind of defense they come out with, but we may block the running back and depend entirely on Pitts and Thomas here. Oh, I want to run it. That's the thing. Like, look at that. Like, I want to run it. I'm going to run it. I'll switch it to an inside zone. Audible, let's see.
They run straight ahead with Henderson.
I want you to keep that same personnel on the field.
Pick up the pace. They'll try it now with Henderson.
Like, I want... I'm going to do it again. Let's see if we can get another play off before a 2-minute warning. You're going to come out like a quarter or something. You're going to run against it. I'm going to trap you into the 2-minute warning. I don't want trying to get injured, so we'll take that to the 2-minute warning.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I'd turn my mic off there to get readjusted. They have you thinking, right? Even with this switching to a pass, right? That you have to pass in the 2-minute warning. You don't. You absolutely don't. Right? They're not going to try to stop the clock right now.
Want to see linebackers play downhill, like meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit.
So we're going to play this. Look, we're actually going to pass. We're going to go A, and then a bigger possibility is Y, and then Olave is obviously a possibility with Thomas. But it's really A or roll out and get Y. So it's A right away. And then that gets us the first down, right? But another option there would have been to roll out to the Y. And so we do get out of bounds and stop the clock, right? We still have 2 timeouts. We can run. We can. And so this one here, this gun Y trips close, I think, is what the formation is. But man, this play sucks. I'm just kidding. It's actually fantastic, but boy, that did not work out that time. But that's fine. I am gonna call. You know, we'll call this comeback here on the right. And then we're going to look for. We'll block the. Oops. We'll block the running back, right? And then we're going to roll to the right. We're going to look and try to get B, but we'll see. We're open to. We're open. Nope, that's a bad throw. Oh my goodness, we did get it placed in there. We're going to go 3rd and inches. Oh, 3rd and inches. We're just going to. All the outside zone, audible to the inside zone. They crash forward. We all know what's coming here. and we get it done, and then we are going to call that timeout. So we have one remaining, okay? All right, we got 24 seconds. It's time for plenty of solid plays. Girl Flash just looking at me like,
So they move inside
pick me,
the 20,
pick me.
first and 10
It's
at
in the corner. It's a
18.
decent setup for it. Okay, it's not bad. I am going to send Thomas into the end zone to keep a safety there. And I'm gonna look for both of them, and if not, we have the Texas. So A and B both are in play here.
In the red zone now.
A's good. Oh, that was a horrible. No way he got 2 feet in, but that was a terrible play. I mean, terrible throw, but he was open. That was a terrible throw.
Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying that's a touchdown, and instead,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a touchdown.
And now their offense is back on the field.
He's open, and why didn't you throw it short and low? Did he get 2 in?
The Titans offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10.
This is just any man defense, trying to get that tackle because we know we're going to.
For somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard. Lost one on the last play.
And then unlike in previous years where they used to just force run plays here, they don't do that anymore.
So,
It's a lot neater and cleaner. 7-3 would
to Scott Hansen.
Man,
As our EA
defensive.
Sports halftime report.
Let's check that halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is Jalen Hurts. And it's a touchdown pass from 9 yards out. The Giants get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Houston Texans. And it's A.J. Brown. They'll get it out to him on an RPO and watch him do work. And that's a 61-yard touchdown grab. The Packers are off to a good
Trevor
start.
Lawrence with
2-0 on
a
the young season.
huge game there. Let's fill up some water.
Lastly, let's get a look who's getting a hot start to the year. It's our impact player from week 2, and it's this man. And this is Chris Godwin. He was a tough
Thing
man
I love
to
about
pin down
fantasy
all
drafts
game
is
long. This,
quarterbacks
one of
that,
his 2 touchdown catches.
you know, are young
The Colts come away with a victory.
Or
they win by 6.
are established franchise
We'll
quarterbacks
give you a look now at the remainder of the games in
are going
progress
to
in
be
the early
quarterbacking
window
the teams, and
what's
that's it.
still to
And
come
they're
here
they're
in
building.
week 2 of the National Football League regular season.
Saints with a W. Baltimore with a W.
Meanwhile, in our
Those are
game,
finals,
not a lot of offense to
because
go
we're prime
around.
time.
7-3 is the score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Stroud is 8 of 9 because it is, you know, it's all Madden, bro. They're gonna get that thing. 8 of 9, but not very many yards. We're doing well on defense. We got to get some offense. They can go in for the third quarter concentrated because of the game plan that we had on the inside run, and I'm thinking at least for the third quarter we're going to stick with that inside run even if they go up 14-3, which would be 2 possessions, right? Which is the way I think. Stick. Ooh, I'm going to get one day. I bet if I had that stick on a Maximus on it, the Chargers goal. I really need to just put that on.
offensive coordinator. He is
hit sticks all the time, and we did get a fumble last
scrimmage too. His guys are out front.
that helped us put the game away early. Like,
I
I don't know what was wrong with the Raiders, you know? That was a wild. No, it wasn't wild. It was a wildly unenthusiastic effort by them.
Taken in by All-Madden. And he'll be very
Randomly called plays, it would be better than that. Okay. All right, so we'll go with cover 3 Sky, but we are gonna rush that down lineman there. Where is it? Hamilton is actually down. Nope. Dang. All right, 4th and inches. You giving me the ball? That's right. You're giving me the ball. Return left. Never block. I ain't trying to get a penalty. Mr. Singleton, who has his return man specialist badge, so he should break a tackle. Possible. Not possible to break that tackle.
And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chargers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long.
I mean, that interception in the end zone, I still have questions about at the end of the half. I think I don't know, man. I'll have to look back at it. I must have just thrown it crappy. There's it's depressing, though. You know, not depressing, but like, you know, it's real life depressing. Madden. This game, depressing, because we were looking to get. I mean, that was 10-7 there with a good pass, and worst case scenario, right? We're 7-6, but we're thinking about that, and here we are. We've worked ourselves into a 3rd down. All right, so we'll go with the shuffle strong. We're gonna take Thomas and make him on a smart route. Make that curl, cover the 1st down. And then, yeah, we'll just B and A.
He'll drop to throw.
Curl. I mean, he's there. He's there, you know. Look, that's him. He is him. And he's gonna get paid the big bucks when it's come time for his contract, whenever that is. I don't even know. I have to check. Look, 3rd and 10. I mean, catch the ball. Do the ball. Do it. You got all the ratings. These guys have all the ratings. Catch the ball. Thank you for that. Maybe I'll look into that coaching ability that just increases catching as opposed, well, I say as opposed to quarterback accuracy, but clearly needs something for quarterback accuracy. We're going to actually 2nd and 6. I don't mind a 3rd and 6. So we're going to go for what I like to call, let's see which way that center safety plays, right? That 1 deep play. And then we're going to bomb it. So it's going to be to Tom. It's going to be to Olave. Oh.
3rd time tonight he's been intercepted.
Oh.
Picked off by Cam Hart. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Just like a punt, right? Just like a punt. Just like a punt.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll get this out wide.
Man, give me the ball back.
Down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 20, here's 2nd down.
Do like lighten them up, right? It's a little risky, but I'm sending both linebackers. Doesn't matter because it's a RPO wide receiver screen. Doesn't matter what you do there. It's just one-on-one tackling versus blocking. Good break off. Looked like he was about to get sucked into that block, and then he made that tackle.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's
Yeah,
2nd
big.
down and 9. Now Stroud.
Moving quick. Alright, it's a big play here. So we're going to go. Let's see. Do you have it? Okay. There's a cover 4 palms. We're not. Hamilton is blitzing. We're going to play one of the 4 corners, right? All pass. We're going to have a little overload on the left side of the screen. Forces him right. And we do get the sack. Which is big, you know, that's huge for us because, I mean, this is a field position game, right? Field position. When you punt it, when you return it, like this. Oh, look at this little plus 10 or whatever. You know, plus 20 yards right there. That's so huge. I'm already on the other side of the field. Yeah, 21 for 200 or something like that. Last 20-something for 200 last week. Now we put all these things on this weak run defense. All these abilities to increase the inside run game, and we get nothing until that is good. But he's 22 rushes for 88 yards. He's at 4 yards a carry, including that big one, which was 14.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I think we'll probably stay away from the run and base ones.
It's Henderson.
They're good to try.
This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another.
Unless you make me.
On
Right.
first down, they go back to Henderson.
Inside the
Not much happening there. Just a
15.
short gain.
I'm running the
In
ball.
order to be successful as a run-heavy
You know what I mean?
offense, Mike, it's so important
They
that
stacked
you
the box.
remain
They
really
made me,
efficient
right?
on first
So
and
we
second.
should have
The last thing
why
you want is to be in third and
here.
pass, and it really throws off what you feel like
Eventually.
your strengths are. So
right now.
now
Bang.
you get down here in the red zone,
Oh, Lave,
it's
you
time
gotta
for
make
touchdown.
that catch,
These
dude.
long, sustained drives on the
You've got to
ground.
make that
You kick a field
catch.
goal, that's a win for the defense.
Open.
Chris Olave, the
Okay.
intended receiver.
I don't want you
And
going
third
out like
down
that.
coming up.
We're gonna give you a shot real quick, and if not, we're going to Mitchell, and then we're gonna. So the only change we're making is blocking the halfback, Henderson. So all right, we might hit Olave instantly. If not, we're looking for man-to-man and hopefully hitting B on an out. Come on.
Throwing now from the gun. And this is
Bro.
going to be incomplete. That is
You
great work there,
got-
making things difficult defensively. It'll set
Chris
up
Olave, you gotta catch the ball,
He
bro.
is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
You know, we got that all-pro kicker though. He's 2 for 2.
When
So
you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel
play
very
him.
good about coming away with field goals. But in this case,
Keep defense.
does get
Concentrate on
them
defense
a little
here.
bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down.
Right, try to get him to a 3-and-out, or at least
Offense getting set to get back
not
to
cross
work.
midfield,
Their
so we
lead
avoid getting
is
pinned.
just a point.
And then
On this drive with 1st and 10.
you know, we can talk about field position and stuff like that. I'm actually just running this stock. I'm not changing this at all.
They're gonna
Pass
start
committed,
this
and they
on
ran
the
it.
ground with Bigsby.
You know, but really, I find that pass committing
Push his way forward. Gain
almost
of about
something
5.
you just want to do anyway.
A gain of 5 brings
I
up
From the 30.
run committing though.
Now, here's 2nd
I mean,
and
you know,
5.
if you're crazy, maybe you could run commit. But
Once again, it's Bigsby. And
most of the
he will
time,
not be
I would
able
just
to get
pass
free.
commit. Like 3rd and 4 here, I'm definitely pass committing. I want to run a zone blitz. This will go fire 3 is actually really good, right? So this is good. We should have pressure from the weak side because it'll auto adjust. Oh yes, right. Yeah, this is the weak side. So we're not going to play that. We're going to play Hamilton's zone here. We're going to pass commit. I don't care if you just ran in the background or not.
Gonna set up to throw.
That was a good play. I mean,
Complete to Wilson.
you know,
And the defense.
what are you going to do?
Up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
first down, Tennessee.
And we will not get another snap here. That
All
is
right,
gonna
into the
do it
4th,
for
man.
this 3rd quarter
We
of
need a
play.
stop. We need to stop. That was ridiculous. That's a absurd too. The interceptions are plentiful on when we're on offense. So we're just manning here. We just haven't ran man in a while. We're just.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10.
Oh, give me that.
Chargers have it.
Let's go. We weren't able to stay in, but that's what we do. That's what we talk about, Kyle Hamilton. That's what we do. One of our two 6'4" sub LBs. Oh, he is him. Let's see this hit stick. Bang. And then, you know what? I'm not worried about the fact that his momentum carried him out of bounds. Look, what it did, he made sure he picked up that ball and got possession before he went out of bounds. So I'm not mad at that. If there's a teammate over there, he could have made some. We're definitely going to run in this. I don't agree with you, Coach Mash Buttons. We're going to run right there. 7 or 6, 8.
Maybe 2 yards.
2nd and 8.
It's second down.
At the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
We'll stick
It's second
to
and 8.
what we know here. They're like daring you to run it inside, you know? Like I dare you. I
Now
dare you
they'll
to
set up
inside.
to throw.
Pitts.
Short throw taken by Pitts.
First
That's going to be
down.
a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here
We run,
defensively.
we run, we run, we run. But also we play action,
Really
bootleg.
bring this big tight end to
It's
the
time.
ground, and
It's shot time.
allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after
We're going to
contact,
look
but
for Y and
just
X.
enough
I
to
don't
pick up
think
first
they're
down.
usually open. But A and B, we, you know, oh, and we pancake.
He'll set up to throw.
No, dude,
He's
we're just
gonna
going
tuck it and
to. Oh,
go.
if you had picked up that block, my man.
Down to the
It's all right,
15-yard
Adana.
line.
It's okay, Mr. Mitchell. You're okay. We like that. We like that. We like
You know,
that.
Mike, I like everything about this play.
Let's see
except
what
the
Coach
very
says.
end. You've already picked
He
up
says
yardage. You've
continue
already
to
picked
set up the
first
jet
down.
wide.
Now get
We're
down
gonna
on the ground
run it
and
at some
protect
point, I
yourself.
promise.
There's no reason to take those shots.
But we could get inside the tackle and guard right here. Yeah, that's a good play. That's a good play. Great play. And after a slow start, right?
And what's
He's
that
kind
one
of
thing
coming
you hear from
alive
coaches
here.
all
Looks
the time, Mike, right?
like he's
Finish
hurting.
strong, and he's doing just that.
And
his numbers here in this one, they have
maybe he needs
been
to be
terrific.
spelled, but
But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters.
guess
and
what? We got a
I
guy
think
for
at this
that.
point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Chargers.
We're just running it up the middle.
Henderson is into the
And we
end
get
zone.
there.
Touchdown, LA.
I don't know, man. I think it was close whether or not we got there or not. Also, so I'm thinking in the future, let's see. Let me just think here. So $13 gives you a field goal to 16, which they can't reach. So despite this, like, it should be under coach suggestions. Shouldn't make me take a penalty. Defined field goal. No way we're getting it off in 2 seconds.
And the back judge throws
Maybe
the
with his-
flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Accept it. Let me kick the field goal now. Oh my gosh, no, dude. I'm not. I'm going. I understand your analytics, but your analytics, they literally say 5%. Okay? 5.
Cam Little
Five-
comes
5%.
on now for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter.
All right.
The extra point is good.
Makes the score Chargers 13, Titans 7.
See, I don't think we're done scoring. That's why I didn't go for the 14, and I didn't want to get stuck at 12. So 13 is important to get us to 16. Because if we're able to get to 16, that's 2 possessions, right? And
ready to
If I would have went for it and missed,
they'll do so with 1st and 10.
we would have only been able to get a field goal would have been 15, which is 8 points.
They'll go play action
And
with
then
Stroud.
one possession, like right here, you could tie the game.
Taken
Right?
in by the tight end.
So we're trying to get
And a mark
them off the
down
field,
just shy of the 40.
get at least a field goal. We got to get them off the
Game
field.
long. But he comes through with the grab and a first
That's the
down.
overall who's and whys of why we didn't
Straight ahead, it's
go for
Bixby.
2 there. Man,
And
this guy's
he's
breaking
able to
tackles.
force his way through one man, but he can only
Big
muster
tackles.
about a yard on that play.
You don't know where he is, but he's breaking tackles. I mean,
Nice
he's
job by the running
absolutely.
back making the first guy miss, but it's the
2nd and 9.
pursuit by
I
the entire
I do
defense.
like this, but I
Even though he
don't
doesn't get him
like
down on his first
the
try,
way it's
the rest of
set
his
up.
guys are all rallying to the ball, and
All right, we're gonna
They
go with
bring him down for a
the
short
outside linebacker fire 2.
From the 41.
See how they come
Here's
out? It's
2nd
so
and
heavy.
9.
We're not gonna make any adjustments. We're just gonna pick pass.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bixby.
Love it.
He is not
3rd and 8.
might have gotten the yards, but
Love
it will
it.
set up
Okay.
3rd down.
So one of these defensive linemen here is in the zone. We don't want that. And we'll cover his side-ish, all right? Cover the middle and his
From the
side-ish.
shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got Frymuth open on the
That
left
just
side.
it happens.
And he'll be out of bounds on the
Not a lie, he's only got
other side of
101
midfield at the
yards.
45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st
Cane
down
him.
and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Out wide. That's Bixby.
These dudes are taking
Close to
licks.
another first
This
down.
guy's
Brought down
asleep on the
just shy of the
sideline.
marker.
I mean,
great example of first down
crazy. Cover
efficiency.
3
You don't
sky, but
always have
remember
to
you've
go
got
for
one
the
of
big
these
play.
down
You put yourself
in
a
the
friendly
zone.
second
We want to
down.
fix
Now
that.
you have equal opportunity
Now.
to both run and pass.
We got the overload, and you have 3rd down again. Love to see, right? First 3rd downs.
Having a lot of success here early in the season.
And stops.
2 sacks the opener.
So we have
And
to
he's got another
we're gonna
one
get
here.
pressure here, but we got to cover it. Take it through.
Stroud.
No help. I'm no help.
That sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
First down, Tennessee.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Look wide. Get this one. Oh, he
Give me the ball.
put it away, and the ball
Ooh,
And
boy, that was
fortunately, one of
another
his
hit
teammates
stick
there to
fumble.
save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Recovered by the offense.
Cover 3.
Here's a handoff.
Dang,
to
we picked the
Bixby.
wrong side.
And he'll take this one
Darn.
in.
We picked the wrong side there.
Touchdown Titans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this
Def-
extra point
definitely
to take the
questioning
lead
me
here
right now,
and
right?
see if they
About
can
to
hang
go in
on
for
to
2.
this 4th quarter lead.
McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here
Important one
in the
indeed.
4th quarter.
Chargers 13.
So we did not get a defensive stop.
Evan McPherson
So now
set to kick
playing
off.
with the
But we
lead
have
after that
3:19
4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other
to
way.
win the game.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind
We're
up
almost at
getting this
midfield.
all the way to the 45-yard
First
line.
and 10. At
The
their
Chargers
own
offense
45
and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And before this drive
let's
starts,
go.
we'll take a look at the race as it
Why?
stands
Like
to
why?
see who might take home the
Why?
NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, 3 tight ends. Okay.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson.
All right.
And wow.
Wow,
tough to
so
break
under
down
320.
that time. surging
You run one
forward
more
for
and you're at the
pickup
2-minute
of
warning,
6.
okay?
Second
50-yard line's not going to get it
And
done,
as of
though.
right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but
I
it's
didn't
certainly
mind that
not
duo
because
play.
of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough
We're going to switch it to the
overcome some of
left.
their shortcomings elsewhere.
And it'll be a pickup
Yeah.
of 3.
So
third down forthcoming.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to
third
the first
and
down
1. We'll
marker.
get the
They're
look,
gonna
but
need
we've
to
got the
create
clock to
more
take us
running
to the
room on
2-minute
ground
warning. Okay, so
if they plan on extending this
at
drive.
this point, we're at the
A big play of the
47.
game now. Third down and 1.
64. It's not great, and that look is fantastic. I love that look. I'm actually going to run this play at the 2-minute warning. It's good to just try, right? Come out in it because you cannot run it, right? Or you can run it, but you could always not run it and take it to the 2-minute warning, but always pick a play
2-minute warning.
because sometimes they come out silly like that with that nobody on the left side
Greg and I back on EA
or our
Sports
offensive line to
after
just take
this.
out, and we are able to do so. So, all right, where are we now? We're at 37. That's 54. What do you say now, Coach? Still tell me to throw the ball? No, you want me to run this crazy play? So we're gonna just run inside zone.
It's first and
3
10.
timeouts. I think they'll burn them right. I think they'll burn them right.
They'll run here.
Like, I think
And
timeout
he'll
here
get
for
about 6
them.
there, setting up second down.
No,
Brought down by Ernest Jones.
well, that's
A 6-yard
great.
pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
We're gonna be a 25-second delay before I slap this ball. Unless they call timeout. Let's see what happens.
They'll keep it on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
All right, so
Talk
Tennessee
things
does
over
call
for
one
third
timeout
down.
before our 3rd and 2 here, which we're not concerned with. The fact that they use a timeout. I'm concerned with the fact that I've got 2 plays to get 2 yards, and let's see what happens. We're gonna go here. All right, that's where our
They'll run. And
coaching
he's got
abilities
the
are, and that's a timeout.
controlling the
Ugh.
line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
If you get a
Here's
first
the
down,
timeout,
you ice it.
Tennessee. It'll be their
Okay.
second. 70 seconds left to go in this
If
game.
you get a first down, it's over. Well, you still have to make the field goal, but you can make the field goal now, and they're still going to have 1:10 and 1 timeout. So we'll have to try to stop Tennessee from getting into field goal range if we do kick it here from 46. I'm not confident
So now, a big spot coming here. This to
in our
grab a
offensive
late
line
lead.
yet, like where we're at. Maybe later in the year.
Good.
Maybe later in the year we go for that,
And take the lead
right?
here in the fourth
And if I were to go for that, I would
And this has been
pass.
such a tight game.
Just
but
a
that's big
FYI
one
for
right
sure.
there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence.
sure would pass.
This guy, he fits the bill. He
All right,
steps
so
up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here.
Defense
in the fourth
on point. Someone said earlier.
Wow,
So
now to return.
let's
He'll get this
that.
up to the 28
Terrible.
yard line. Nice place for the
28,
drive
but
to start.
103 and 1 timeout. Okay,
Here are the Titans. Down
Here are the
16
Titans.
to 14. A
in
little
general, it's
over a
keep it in
minute
front of
to
you.
go.
Try to make a play on the ball when you
Lead is
can.
evaporated, but they still have a shot. It's first down.
But that's you gotta make a play somewhere. Gotta make a play.
They'll drop to throw. This
That's
one
incomplete.
broken up.
That's a play. That's a good play.
Defender right
All right, this
there
you've
with
got Evan McPherson, which is not great. So they don't have to get very far over midfield. I mean, it's great. Evan McPherson is great. Not great for us.
You need your best players
So,
to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical
Get it.
moment.
We'll stick with it here. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just trying to hit the left trigger. Stick. That's a third down, though. You got one timeout. You want to think about it?
Still a little work to do now on third down.
And it's third down.
We're going to run with it. Here we go. Third down. Let's go. Pass committed, of course. Drags open. Stick him. Stick him again. 35 and ticking. They have one timeout and need about 8 yards.
But it will keep the drive going.
First down, Titans.
He'll spike it here. 27 ticks left on that clock.
Okay.
Another try, second and 10.
So I didn't get to call my play because I'm not calling a timeout. All right, we're running with it. Incomplete. Fumble. Get the ball. Yes. Chargers have it. That's knees, baby. That's knees. Savion Jones. LSU boy. Defensive tackle. He's maybe upset about his placement on his third on the depth chart at DT, but he's in when it counts. Making the play.
They know they were a stop away from victory, and
who is it with the? It's the strong safety with the hit, and he gets the ball.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more.
Oh, we're
And
knees.
this one really all
Knees.
over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively,
Knees.
but there's no
2-0.
need to use it here. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0.
That was tough. That was a tough one.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team,
Let's
I'm Mike
see
Tirico.
how we got it done.
This has been a presentation of the NFL.
Start with the score
on
summary.
EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.
I mean, it was here in that defensive stand. Afterwards, didn't let him get close enough. Forced a fumble eventually. All right, let's go. Team stats. How many plays do we end up getting? See, we're only getting 88 plays. We're way low on plays. Way low. So, 21 of 23 for CJ Stroud. Get out of here, dude. All-Madden. That's crazy. It's crazy. 21 of 23. Come on, man. How you gonna do that? We still got the W, though. Our guy Farmer in our run heavy plan for this week still threw 3 picks. I mean, we only had 5 incompletions, but 3 of them were to the Titans. That's rough. Henderson, tough day initially, but he got it going when it counted. Receiving was nobody received anything, you know. To be fair, nobody received anything. Defense is good. We had a couple of sacks, one by Wyatt, one by Hutchinson. No picks. 2 forced fumbles. And of course, huge self-force, self-recovery. And then he didn't force it here, but he recovered it, and it was huge. And we gave him his laudits and his props. But who actually forced it? It was right here. Matt Peterson was forced that one. That's huge, man. That's huge. And that's why he's at strong safety starting now. We have the ability to run Hamilton as a linebacker. We kick a lot, and today we were 3 for 3. The longest of 52. We didn't miss any extra points. which is good. Has been a problem for us in the past. Yeah, I mean, we lost the turnover battle, but won the game. We gotta give him. We have to use passing, probably catching too. We should use, but we have to use the passing accuracy every game because that touchdown I feel would have been a touchdown. Ended up being an interception, but and we didn't even run it as well as we did without the running. Like week 1 against the Raiders, we were running like I was concerned. I was concerned for the Raiders. You know? Let's advance the week and listen to that weekly recap.
Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here. This is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap, presented by Lowe's. Earn your Sunday. Lots to get to. Let's start in SoFi Stadium. The Chargers at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the Chargers defense that comes up with the big play here. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Chargers get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. From there, let's look in on the Colts and Browns in Cleveland. And this is Chris Godwin. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Colts get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. Time to check out the NFL injury report for Week 2. The top story this week comes from the Arizona Cardinals and their star wide receiver. He suffered what appears to be a pretty substantial knee injury. He'll likely miss the first half of the year, but the hope is he'll be ready to come back and contribute sometime around late October. A number of guys around the league off to hot starts, among them Week 2's Player of the Week. And we'll hand the award to this man, Drake London. He was terrific in the win over the Dolphins, as he finishes with more than 100 yards receiving and 2 touchdown catches to boot. The Steelers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Meanwhile, a look now at the rest of the weekend's top performers, guys who are starting out hot here in the first 2 weeks. Next up, let's give you a look at the guys who have put together a couple of solid weeks so far. It's our league leaders in receiving through 2 weeks of games. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from a jam-packed Week 2 of the new NFL season. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
All right, let's get through this stuff. Yeah, and is Williams about to get paid? Maybe. I mean, and also let's finish this here, right? So he should be interested. Oh, and his patient's at 50. Oh yeah. No, bro. Look. Listen. I'm telling you publicly. We're committed, okay? And then 7 years is crazy already. Um, I mean, you just want to punt here forever? Did we get him for 7 or did we add a year? Looks like 7 years. I'll take that, man. Absolutely. 7.5 guaranteed. I'm not a problem with. Average yearly is under 3.5. That's great. Oh, let's talk to him. He's going to want a lot. He is cornerback 4. But I like him. How old is this fella? 28, though. Hey, dude, I'll give you 5 years. I can have another corner for sure up and running. But you're good. You're 6'3", you know? We do like that. So we could give him 5. Literally as he asks it and just see what happens. He did not like that. Okay. I don't really want bonus though. And at 4th CB, do that. That's a great contract if you take it. Just listen to me. This is why it works. How about that? Why don't we do that? Okay. All right. I guess we'll go with yeah, so like I'm not doing this or this. Man, I might ask him. What you got? What did you want, bro? And we'll talk again next week. Nope. Oh. At the end of the day, the number is what's driving for me. If we can close that gap, everything else becomes a lot easier to work through. I can give you more money, bro. I can give you 15% more salary. He's not making 10 million a year. This is across the 5-year deal, right? Like, yeah, okay. So, I mean, I'm fine with this. You're getting older. I don't want to add a year, but is he patient? We don't know. He's sensitive, mindful, and outspoken. Don't know if he's patient. So what we'll do is we'll do this actually, right? No, I'm gonna do this first. If you lose patience with me altogether, okay, good. All right, thank you for that. So now, why? Well, I had a better choice last time that I should have went to. So, I mean, can I do this now? Surely not. He's got zero patience. Hmm. Hey man, you're on four. If somebody goes down, you're gonna play. You know, that's your value or move right there. Somebody goes down, you'll go play. Yeah, I want action too. I can do this as well. Or this. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He doesn't care about us anymore this week. He doesn't love us anymore. That's okay. All right, let's set this weekly strategy and get rid of. Oh, that run. That run stuff just was not it. All right. We ran 10 times better without the run. Okay, so after school tutor is on, so we should have all of our offensive linemen getting training as well as practition, so getting all of our offensive linemen 40% extra training. And then our quarterback's still young. When this is over, I don't think I don't think. Oh, what happened? Oh, Nick Bosa re-signed with the Bucks. Good, keep him in the NFC. We might replace that with a gameplay one because we're not really looking at developing anybody but offensive line through this measure. So I think that, but we have to have passing guys. I mean, holy moly, that was terrible. This did not work. I mean, let's see what we can get. Increase the max throw distance. I mean, I like increased max throw distance, and we do have 3 to play with. All right. All right, this makes us perfect as a passer, right? Like, you're perfect. Allow 0 sacks? No. We should be able to pass for a touchdown. No pressure. And we're accurate. Or max throw distance, or both. Max throw distance, no pressure, and increased accuracy. This one, all we really get, okay, is the increased max throw distance. Because here we get no pressure and increased pass accuracy, right? So, on all these situations, that includes throwing on the run and in the pocket and everything else. So we definitely don't want pressure. Dude, so now that we can throw, we don't want pressure. Do we want to throw farther? Because 1, 2, and 3 don't affect us. We've got that covered. So, or do we want to bust the blitzes, get the ball out quicker? Because we don't have enough franchise experience to unlock that catching everything. That's what I would do. I would do the one that makes everything catch. But knowing where the blitzes are coming from, or throwing it max distance, or oh my, but we're gonna allow 3+ sacks all the time. Oh man, maybe not. Maybe not if we have that. Dude, I think we might go for that. So our offensive linemen are on point. All right. Our quarterback is in the zone and he does not feel pressure at all. And he's increased pass accuracy on passes up to 20 yards and past 30 yards. So super deep bombs. Oh, I wonder if our bomb doesn't go 30 yards because we don't have that going on. We ain't strong enough. I don't know. We'll see. But I like that. That's a good lineup. Let's go for play sheets now. And we've got, first of all, we just want to clear our loadout. And offensively, we are going to put on this run and shoot. We're going to get 3 passing touchdowns this game. We're going to do it. I don't think we've ever done that more than a few times in a season. Nah, we've done 3 pass touchdowns plenty of times. And this is also a 3 pass touchdown thing. And it gives you... Oh, but we throw in 2 picks, though, for sure. We throw in 2 picks for sure. We might throw 3 picks. However, what I really wanted was it like West Coast. Throw no picks, bro. No 2 picks. Well, we'll make that in the preseason or something. That's what we're gonna run. This is a run and shoot. Okay. Wow, look at that. That's good. All right. Yep. We're doing that. And then defensively, of course, it's not mastered. Hey, this is the only one that's mastered. Then it says all of the other ones are mastered. See, that one's not mastered. That's not mastered. That's not mastered. That's not mastered. Gotta fix that EA. We'll do no pass touchdowns. I love it. I want that one on all the time. Oh, I love this one too. I want this one on all the time. Masters, guys, I love that. I'll take that all the time. And then hopefully my coach is calling plays from the play sheet when it shows. But that's it, dude. That's the loadout. Trainer doesn't matter because we have wear and tear off. If not, it will absolutely destroy your entire team within like one game. Even if you have it so low and injury so low, you're just gonna have, people's breaking their necks and stuff. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. Like losing toes. out for 8 weeks just from practicing. It's crazy. So here we are. We're back. We've got our normal coach roles active, and as you can see, as I'm telling you, that left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, and right tackle are all in here. We don't do anything though. We just simulate that. Would be crazy if I did. 6 training games? Can you imagine that? No way, man. We're just here to mash buttons. And so we've done that. So we should have, hopefully, more than just 2. Nope. Well, it is more than 2. We only had 2 players last week. So, one being slot defensive back. He's great at man, but he really needs his zone up. We're actually going to just develop him as a slot from now on, because that's where he lives. 3 zone from that. That's what I'm talking about. Up to 80. 3 zone from the slot. See? Let's just make everybody slots. No, but that was a great upgrade. Holy moly. And our starting center is also going to get one. He's only 22. We're loving this guy. More run block. Love it. Love it. Look at those bonuses he's getting for being a happy man. And a healthy man, He's not 89. This dude's not nowhere near an 89. But he looks like it. Love it. And last one's back up right tackle, Cameron Williams, who's honestly the last man who made the squad. We're waiting for either a big contract extension here so that we can make sure he has a place into his 30s on our team, or he may get cut if we bring any level of talent in. I mean, 88 strength and the size is good, but notice that pass block has a +10. I mean, these stats are boosted from all the stats are boosted from the coaching game plans. So when you see even this, I mean, obviously, like that's boosted with the game plans there. So that's going to be it for us for this stream. We are going to go grab some food, take care of some business. We're dads mashing buttons, right? I'm a dad. So I mashed some buttons. Now I got to go be a dad, but it shouldn't take me long. And in the next few hours, we'll be back on stream, and we'll go well into the night. Offensive points per game. 32, huh? What? That's because of that first game. Pass yards dead last. Rushing yards first. They saved us. Defense, which is not only this team's specialty, but my specialty. Opponent points per game, 14, including, I know that at least 7 of those in one game, so 3.5 of that over that 2-game span. So 3.5 of that, a point should be 11.5, was a pick 6, and we may have thrown another one. Who knows, man? But opponents' pass yards, 106. I'm guessing that's per game. Yeah, because we've got half split, so that's per game. That's good, man. That's great. That's number 1. And opponent rush yards, 21.5. You're never going to run on me. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, we're built too well. We're built for that. We drafted for that, and we're built for that. So that'll be it for me today. Not today, but that'll be it for me right now. I've got to get some food. Make sure my kid's alive, and get some housework done. And we will be back on here this evening at 8 p.m. And we'll keep going and going and going. And it may be before that. But appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, go to, follow. whatever, just watch.